Mike Jordan on recording. Let me see what we on. There you go. Let me give me some of the. Chat. Why not let me share? Oh yeah, right. I'm bugging. Okay, let's go. Okay. We got Cooper Flag went 1, Dylan Harper 2. Let me see. Let me call salary. As looking right now, I thought Ace Bailey was gonna fall to like number. Yo, what's the word?
What's the
Chilling.
deal?
You watching this draft?
No, I'm in the gym.
Oh yeah. Do you? Holler at me later then.
Got you.
Baka. Hey, come up here. Yeah, it's only like I gotta just sit on the ground. Oh. No. It should be a brown bag, so a little small like that.
That nigga not getting drafted. Jeremiah Pierce older. Huh? Oh, I'm on stream right now? Oh, shit. Yo. It's y'all first time seeing me on stream, man. What's up with y'all, man?
Yo, what's good? Alpha here.
Oh, look, y'all. Ooh, bro. No way, this girl just texted me their ass. Bro, I'm clip farming already.
This nigga just clip farmed, bro. This nigga just tried to clip farm. Yes. Yo, David, why are you trying to clip farm on your stream?
It's live right now? From where? I know. Oh,
Yo, what up, chat? What going, chat?
you're loud. I'm loud? Yeah. My fault. Bro, I look good on it. Hey, I ain't gonna lie, I look good, boy. Like,
Stop moving that. Yo, this nigga moving, yo.
chat, who the name behind me talk crazy, man?
Why you trying to deepen your voice?
Alpha?
This bad for you. Huh?
Oh.
Oh,
I thought you said he has a deep voice. Nah, I look good. Both these. Hey, both these. Other people. Hey, y'all.
All right,
Feel me?
we talking about the
My
draft.
first time on screen, y'all. I'm with the little bros right now.
Wait, can you hear me? All right, bet. I'm about to. Yo, let me see you.
Nah, bro. I'm the main character, my nigga. You crazy, bro?
Oh, now you're close. We're trying
This nigga.
to.
Oh! Oh,
Yo, bro, this move. Ooh. If I pulled up to the stream and I saw this nigga like that, I'd be mad at him.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. We got this short ass nigga behind me talking crazy, bro. This nigga short as hell.
How could I need Baka has no ball knowledge, bro? Come on, me.
Hey,
Baka, you're a bottom 50% hooper in the room.
Cool. Cool,
Huh?
man.
That means that he's in the bottom half of hoopers in the league. It was me and then, respectfully, you, me and then the Vito.
And you, look at them. Man.
Are you talking about all knowledge?
Who Ace and Newell?
Hey, I think Colin BNB.
What's that called?
Come on, Molly Watch.
Yeah.
He's Loki, but
If you hang up or
yeah. Trayor.
they're gonna pick up no.
I don't know anything about him.
I ain't gonna lie, that boy Cooper Flag gotta be a bust in the league, yo.
Igor Demons too.
In the camera?
Colin Murray Boyles. He's the one that's dating the
Yes, sir.
He's dating Chloe Kitts.
You're zooming in.
Oh, it's South Carolina.
Yeah. He's dating Chloe Kitts.
Niggas supposed to zoom out, huh?
Oh God, no, that nigga ugly.
You still got that picture of BYU.
Oh, oh God, I look better than you. Oh God.
Oh, this guy.
Yeah, you only ain't got facial
Oh,
hair.
I called
You
it
was a kid.
Igor Demons. I just moved over into it. How you gonna come? Somebody. He's different.
Nah, I'm gonna do it. We gonna do an E-Day. We gonna. Well, you want? Hey,
I'm pulling way more than you.
I'm gonna.
I'm pulling way more than you.
I'm gonna. I'm gonna. We're gonna do an E-Day. Man, on God, bro.
Oh, yeah,
all
low
these
key.
niggas tap in, bro. What? Oh shit. I don't know. I don't see it on my
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't know. You're on Twitter or you on Twitter? I'm on that thing, but it's on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I know you on Twitter.
So all these niggas join up, man. Oh shit.
Yo, first 5 seconds on stream, you know what he said? He goes, "Bro, why this girl texting me, bro?" I look at his phone screen, it's straight black, nigga. That shit didn't even turn on to his face, bro.
I didn't even say that. Yo, how do you go to right here?
I don't know. They already got Daddy Orange. They got what's his name? What's the Barnett guy name? What's the keeper?
They put it on Max Cool, bro.
What's Barnett guy name? Barnett. What's his name? First name. He played on Duke. He played on South right now.
Oh, Scotty Barnes. Wait,
No.
Duke.
He used to play at Duke.
RJ Barrett.
RJ Barrett. Why did I say Barnett?
Yes.
What they missing a power forward?
Oh, Toronto. I mean, bro, Toronto's
They
a
got Scotty
weird
Barnes.
spot because they just re-signed. They just extended Van Vliet's contract.
Who?
Van Vliet. No, he's on the Horn. He's on the Rockets. Wait, who's the? Oh, they got quickly.
They got who? They got Quickly. They got Grady Dick. They got RJ Barrett.
Well, bro, they could.
I'm not. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm really like not even a. I don't know too much about basketball, but I'm finna start streaming soon, y'all. Like, y'all gonna be tuned. Y'all better be tuned in. I'm gonna have my own shit going on. I'm talking about E-dates, all type of shit. We finna be turning, y'all. We finna turn this shit up. Feel me? IRL vlogs, IRL streaming. It not be OT a lot, so we finna get active, y'all.
OT.
OT out of town.
No, bro, you're not cool.
I'm cool. Everybody using saying OT.
They got a lie.
Saying?
I could
How y'all coming, man?
see somebody like Eric Queen or Ethan above.
In Toronto.
In Toronto.
Oh, they said rim protector availability.
What is that?
Dude,
Like
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
availability. I'm pretty sure it's like somebody.
If y'all boys stay up in Mission, y'all need to hit up at the barber.
Probably, yeah. I mean, I don't know how much. Eric Queen.
Get me right every time, bro.
I don't think Malawach is good.
I'm telling you.
I don't think he's good at all.
I think he's just too slow for their offense.
I don't think he's good. I don't think Malawach is good.
If they just have room for what else?
You gotta remember, he's playing like he's 7'2". He's big. He had one rebound in the national championship. Bro. That's not. I know that's one game, but that's bad.
I ain't gonna lie, but those are pro players.
It's gonna get worse in the NBA. Everybody's faster, everybody's stronger, everybody moves better.
It's a growing moment.
I don't think Malawach is good. I could be wrong. But you gotta remember, it's also easy to look that good when you're playing behind Cooper Flag.
It's easy to look this good, y'all. It's easy to look this good. It's easy.
It is.
That team, he also had Tyrese Proctor. That Duke team was OD.
They were.
And they had the so-called Brody's. They had Slim. My nigga Slim. They had my nigga Slim.
And they had Slim off the bench.
Slim off the bench.
If you plug in a nigga that's 7'2",
doing shit.
I don't think Malawach is good.
This is Duke this year. Oh, left hand
Transfer.
It's a new player that is.
Hayden Lewis, he decommitted.
Another player.
Kentucky.
He just committed this year.
Yeah, committed there. Third player.
I know what you're talking about. I swear it's not popping up.
I think.
Don't say the name of them. I want to.
Oh.
Did he play OTE?
Oh wait! Don't tell me! He's not skinny, tall, and light skinned. I didn't know he committed to Duke. I don't think he's good.
Oh,
You know what's crazy? One of my best friends in college. His high school.
Wait, this shit
His high school
transfer.
best friend was
How does it do that?
roommate. Like one of my good friends from college. His high school best friend was roommates with.
What's the ranking?
And they got Dean Star to keep that playing on.
We're currently at the 8th. We're going to a ninth pick.
I thought he was late to add stuff like that.
So who y'all think is better between Cooper Flag and
Cooper Flag is better.
Cooper Flag and Ace Bailey.
But Ace Bailey got a higher ceiling.
No.
Yes, he does.
Let's go to Cooper Flag.
Yeah, Chloe Kitts is right there.
Nah, well, like.
All the people.
Chloe Kitts is a woman. Look at you. You see.
Nah, bro. Y'all see how she curved this kiss, though?
Huh?
Y'all see how she curved this kiss?
Who? Just now?
Chloe.
You think he's not getting
During her game, after her game. And then she went up to Boyles. And then she tried kissing him and she swerved and shit.
She swerved or he swerved?
He swerved it.
That nigga got bronze age.
This nigga Davi said, "Do you want us to come from the front or the back?" Davi, when he got on the phone with you. Nah, hey, yo, somebody clip that too. Put it on. Somebody clip that.
They're gonna take Asa Noor. Come on. Oh, they might take Boyle. If I'm them, I'm taking Asa Noor. Bro, he's.
I said it. I sure I called it. Now his girl
6'11", I think.
So good.
What's that called? Are you able to show the YouTube feed? I think more people are doing it off the YouTube feed.
Oh, I see Dule dick eater.
You was trying to share with them?
Yeah, I gave them the YouTube feed.
I look better than Dule, y'all. Create a clip. Somebody.
Damn, that boy about to move to a different country. And his girl's still in college. It's over.
Oh, it's inverted here.
I told you.
Like 6'11", I think. I could be wrong. You don't want to sit?
Who, him? Him? How you tell her? You know who should declare for the draft this year? Yaxel. That just committed to Michigan. Well, like I think he's league ready, bro. He's league ready.
I was about being league ready.
But who should have?
He's getting $10 million for the UFM. Because Then
That ain't
talk about he get developed. And what was he? He was he was either gonna be like 19 and above. He was in a lottery.
Jeremiah Fears, I don't think he's gonna get first round.
You know he's gonna get what?
I don't think he's gonna get first round.
I don't
He's
think
getting
he's
drafted.
He's getting drafted, but he's not.
Jeremiah Fears, didn't he get drafted already?
His older brother, you already got drafted.
Jeremy Fears?
No, not Jeremy. Jeremiah Fears got drafted.
Yeah,
So who?
He's
So what late? Oh shit.
What's that called? What was I saying? Who was I just talking about?
The Pelicans?
This guy named Colin Murray. He played at South. They said
6'7"?
they need a rim protector. I don't know if it's that.
He be snagging shit, I ain't gonna lie.
6'7", no, bro, in the league is a little. I wouldn't want Ace and Moon.
They need a guard. You need a guard.
We got point guards in height.
Who's still there?
Who?
Who do you think they go there? I think they knew another guard.
Houston?
Or if it's another guard or what?
Stream right now, man. Come say what's up to the stream, man.
What if they pick up Florida boy, Rossi Clayton? Whatever.
Nah, his bitch bad.
They might pick up Noah. They gotta pick up Noah because they said they need a 3-point perimeter shooter. And they need a guard.
I think Carter Bryant should be a lottery pick.
A lot of you
I know, but I think he should be.
Jeremy Fields not getting drafted. I don't think he is. Jeremy Fields. Fears.
Yeah, but didn't
he
that
did declare.
nigga get shot?
Yeah.
I mean Jeremiah. He got
We're talking about Jeremiah, the one that. Yeah, okay.
Jeremiah, yeah.
That's Jeremiah.
He's going to the Wizards.
Yeah.
He's going to the Wizards. He got drafted already.
How old is he? 19, 18? Yeah. It feels like that.
Yo, he's all here just stroking and shit.
So while I'm not talking, again. Stop eating it, bro. While I'm just talking.
I look good, bro. Yo, EJ. It's because
What kind of like disgusting topic are you good at? Not that.
Oh.
shit.
No, I'm asking like
Literally.
Goon.
Just pick up a camera, bro.
Talk about gooning, bro.
Huh? I'm not being a YM, bro. Like,
I'm asking, what are you like? What kind of stuff?
motivational purposes only.
So once again, it's really another person who has like
I was a fucking champion, my nigga.
Cooper Flag is objectively better. Ace Billy got a higher ceiling.
Why you say that? Like, how does he have a higher ceiling?
Ace Billy has a higher ceiling because his shot creation is crazy.
I feel
But
like
Cooper Flag's a better scorer, he's a better defender, he's a better passer, he's a better player, he's a better Yeah, but he's not a guy. Yeah, but you have to understand when I talk about ceiling, I'm talking about if everything goes absolutely right, if all the water falls in the bucket the right way, bro. Ace Billy has a deep bag. It doesn't even fit his play style. That's not even his play style. He's talking about Cooper Flag has a Giannis ceiling. He said,
I feel more comfortable, and then I can put the role of it. No, they are, but I feel like you can't be more comfortable.
I mean, you could. Well, yes, but who's a better adapter?
I don't think.
Once you get that, still, I feel like. But and then let me get to this.
Cooper Flag is better.
Flag, I feel like I could see him playing a role sort of like Giannis, but with more scoring ability. Listen, bro, he's already what 6'8".
with more scoring ability. Giannis averages 30.
He can, bro. He can become a power center.
Giannis averages over 30.
Y'all not even like y'all what's that called? He's already know he's gonna have a better shot than Giannis. So
Do you
like
think-
that over him.
Do you think
And
Cooper
then-
Flag could be?
let me finish. And then kind of be able to produce and get stronger in this league. Get stronger.
Yeah, but you gotta
Like,
understand.
the flash is, you gotta be strong as you want to get stronger.
Bro, that's
So I'm
just
saying
not how
he
that
has the
works.
same aspect as Giannis, and all that. And he's already a good rebounding
First of all,
defender.
that's just
And then
wrong.
now he's added the
wrong.
3-point shot.
Bro, look at how deep he plays.
So I didn't say he was gonna be better.
Oh, okay. Do you think Cooper Flag, from what you've seen, you talking about Cooper Flag becoming a completely different player? Oh wow, what the?
What the?
Man, he's Senegalese.
No, he's not from South
He
Sudan.
just said he said from Senegal.
Bro, he's from South Sudan.
He played at the Senegal Academy.
Proposed trade.
No way. Why did they pick him up? Why did they pick him? I don't think that was a good pick. Everybody, you think this is a good pick? They already have Jabari Smith and they got
Yeah, but him and Şengün will be good.
This is a great pick, I believe. I feel like they needed another guard behind Fred VanVleet, but I feel like the guard market is more
Okay, what you said about Cooper Flag, I disagree with for 3 reasons. One, you just created a completely different player. You said the nigga gets stronger, he develops a shot, he develops more ball handling, a deeper bag, better game sense. People don't become different players when they get to the NBA. That's rare. Two, it's not.
What?
It's
Him
not.
being stronger?
Bro, I'm not. You talking about reaching Giannis level strength. Secondly, do you think?
You think he's gonna get stronger?
Bro, you made a completely different player, bro. You talking about his shot creation, get him to do what?
How does that make him a completely different player? Him getting
It
stronger
does make him a different player.
Giannis was a stick. He became strong. How that make
Yeah,
him a
but
different player?
Giannis is one of one. That's why he's Giannis.
So many players came in like that.
Why he taking this picture with scissors on? Oh, yeah, he did wrong. Go back, go see.
Dude, I don't. You think from all what you've seen, you think Cooper Flag could be the #1 option on a championship team? No. I think he needs someone. I think he needs someone at least as good as him to win a championship.
I know that. I know you gotta do that, but I'm saying.
I don't think he'd be the #1 option on the NBA team. I think he needs someone at least as good as him. I think he needs. Yeah, bro, the niggas are not trying, bro. Yes, that's why he's the number. Nobody's saying he's bad. Nobody's saying he's bad. Nobody's saying he's bad. I didn't say he was bad.
Listen,
You like 2 inches taller.
I can switch that.
No, I'm a clip on.
Listen, what's it called? All your conversations. Screwing from the side.
I ain't gonna lie, they can
That's a great pick. They're gonna take Derek
Queen.
Queen. They need Derek Queen.
I feel like they need Ace in the world because he's a classic player, but
They need
Derek Queen. I feel like
They have DeAndre Ayton, right?
DeAndre Ayton. I think he's interested.
Yeah, I'm saying. I think they should pick Derek Queen.
I ain't gonna lie. They pick up somebody like Ace in the world. I think I seen last season. Portland was number 6 rating in defense. They picked up Drew Holiday. They already got to get boosted from that. And then on top of that, if they get somebody like Ace in the world, and then they're probably going to be a top 3 defensive team.
Honestly, I still feel like Ace Bailey and Cooper Flag can convert.
They both play the same.
No, they don't.
Scoring can they very much do. Well, Ace Bailey's more of a strong shooting guard than a point guard than obviously Cooper. Cooper's a great facilitator and stuff like that. But other than like the scoring capabilities that you're talking, yeah, like you said about the Giannis shit, that was a bad
That
point
shit's never gonna happen.
because you just built a whole new
Swear to
player.
God.
You built.
Why do you think that's a full that doesn't fit? Like
There's a reason why
Because it's
every
not
there's a
him.
reason why every number one pick
That's
doesn't
never.
pan out.
He's never had those tendencies in none of his career. Being a pure slasher, that's what you're talking about.
He did that all AU, all PJ, everything. He did that.
Yeah, so did every
You're
number
talking
one
about
pick in
high
the last
school, bro.
15 years.
Your point is invalid yet again. You're talking about high school.
There's a reason
You know how
why
much players? You know how much players I could talk about in high school that was a pure slasher, and now they can't even
Andrew
shoot.
Wiggins, bro.
And now they can't even shoot. They can't even shoot now in the league. Nigga, this is a whole nother ball game.
There are players who were shooters in college and don't
Exactly.
become shooters.
They can't even hit a shot.
That
in
little,
the
that
NBA.
little, that, you have to understand. Even the 3-point gets a little longer. Yes, the hands contested get longer.
Get even longer.
The shot, the time, the
Pause.
margin of error you have is shorter. The time it takes for you to catch the ball and shoot it is short. It's a different game,
A
bro.
whole nother
Every
ball game.
millisecond is important in the NBA. That's why if what you said was true, every number one pick in the last 15 years will live up to their potential because they will just get stronger. They'll love that.
Wait, who was college player of the year? If I'm not wrong, was it not
Cooper
Cooper Flag?
It was Cooper. No, it was Janai Broom or Cooper
Wait,
Flag.
what?
It was Cooper Flag.
No, wait, was it?
Who was a what?
It was
No, Broom.
It was
Bro,
Cooper
let me
Flag.
turn it
It was Cooper Flag.
No, Cooper, it was.
It was Cooper Flag.
He
Yeah.
was like he. You guys are trying to say
And
it's not
3 years ago, it was Luka Garza. That doesn't mean anything.
Who? Luka Garza.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything.
It does mean things like you.
Yeah, he's good.
Yeah,
Nope.
the only reason.
But bro,
no,
nobody's
let me say
arguing
this.
that Cooper Flag's
The
not
only
good.
reason you're saying
Everyone
that
in this
doesn't
room-
mean nothing because you've seen him not produce. We don't know that about
No,
Cooper.
bro. Everyone in
Right
this
now.
room thinks Cooper Flag's gonna be an all-star.
No, I'm telling you right now. Why you just said that it doesn't matter.
Gang, both
It
of the
doesn't
arguments you
matter.
guys
It
are
doesn't-
stating right now
it
are
doesn't-
all maybes. But we're talking about the most realistic.
I'm telling you.
The
what's
fact
gonna
that you
happen.
said about the
That's not
Giannis point,
That's not happening, bro.
if that happens, that's very crazy.
No, I don't think.
If it happens, that would be a crazy thing to happen.
I'd bet every dollar I'm making.
And I feel like if that does happen, Cooper Flag will not be, his name will not mean nothing. His worth will go down.
We're going to have to see when the season starts.
No, for sure.
he's gonna be nice
But mind you, he's going against niggas his size and even stronger
and faster
and faster
smarter and
and
better.
more
Everyone's
experience
better than him.
with ease.
Cooper's not even a top player on his team
I
right
don't
now.
think he's
I
going
think
to
it
be
was.
like him.
Ooh.
Cooper.
I feel like the point argument I made earlier was that I feel like right now he has a lot of immature traits. There's a lot of immature
In 2
characteristics.
years, he's the third best player on his team.
Yep, I agree.
Playing with a player like Anthony.
Oh, for sure,
To
obviously.
me, he give me more of a Jason Tatum.
Nah, I will choose him.
Playing with
I ain't gonna lie.
Kyrie
If
Irving and Anthony
we're talking about
Davis,
AD,
it's like, you can't
you're talking about
really-
AD in 2 years,
What else are you gonna argue
I will
about?
pick up Cooper over AD in 2 years with ease. 110%.
I don't want to say what he.
That's what-
100 gang. He's barely producing right now, and he's hurt. He keeps getting hurt.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can't even keep him in the season. You can't even keep him throughout the season. What are y'all talking about? How many games did we get him out of the season? How many games did we get AD out of the season?
That's not what you said.
That is what I said.
You said he's not
just so quick
producing.
to
He is
talk.
producing.
I said we can't even.
We're going.
Who that?
You
Yeah, good.
saying what?
I said
He
he's
is
not going to even
producing.
be able to produce because we can't even keep him in the season. That's what I
Oh,
said. He was
shit.
just so quick to jump.
Wasn't that nigga like? Didn't he go like? Wasn't he like D0? He was like JUCO, and then he made the NBA.
Oh.
He has a crazy story.
Who said Camasso cute?
Who said that?
Somebody check about Camasso cute.
Oh, they talked about it. Yeah, I'm not talking about it.
Yo, no, this nigga was like D3 or JUCO
You
or
were
something.
saying that AD cannot play.
We can't. Like he's always getting hurt.
If you're talking about
Nigga, injury. So you're saying if you're trying to say the argument that injury does not play a role, that's you're bugging. Because if that was the case, Embiid would be the talk of the town in a lot of seasons. Embiid came and
Nigga
stayed
was
healthy.
MVP last year. What do you mean?
Huh?
He won MVP though.
I'm saying though, Embiid is no. First off, Philly is in a crucial part right now.
They're ass.
Because they're not ass. If they had a full squad and it was consistent, consecutive,
Paul
nigga, they would
George,
be cool.
Paul George is ass and overpaid.
Nigga, Paul George is always getting hurt. Paul George has been fucking worn out since he came out of
Even when he
OKC.
was playing, I'm saying he's ass and overpaid.
110%. That's it's not lying though.
No,
If you can't produce longevity throughout the season, your worth should not be as
it's
high.
not
As
even
it is.
injury.
A lot of
The
players.
nigga's ass.
Do you understand? Do you know how they made the new MVP rule? If you miss how many games in the season, if you don't make 60 games, you can't be a
65. I
candidate
think
for
that's a bad
MVP.
rule.
They did that because you know how much people
I
got
think it's a
hurt
shit
and
rule.
the numbers been good.
Yes, it is. That's why everybody in the NBA is getting hurt. They play too many games. Make the NBA season 60.
Man, that's pussy talk. That's pussy talk.
We just have 3 Achilles torns in the
That's
same
so
playoff.
bro.
That's why the NBA is getting worse. Okay, listen. Why is technology and everything is getting better? Why are players getting more injured?
But back then, when people had less technology, why were they even more durable
Because
than
they
now?
play less.
And they were playing way more
Think
physical
about
than now.
basketball culture nowadays.
Nigga, they played more physical back then than now.
Listen.
What are you talking about?
Kids nowadays at 9 years old are playing 3 games a day for the whole life, and then they make it to the NBA and they play 82 games. That's not sustainable. Even though science and technology is getting better,
the games throughout the season never changed. In basketball,
I'm saying basketball culture as a whole, outside of the NBA, people are playing way more basketball. Do you not agree? Think
okay.
high school
Now watch
culture.
this.
Yes. Listen. Why you don't listen, bro? Why you don't listen?
You're repeating the same thing.
Why you don't listen?
Already.
I'm saying there's more wear and tear on basketball players today. Because that's why even though science is getting better, technology is getting better, we see players getting more injuries. We see more injuries amongst top players, even though we have better recovery, we have better understanding of what the human body can do, we have better ways of coming back from injury. It's because players as a whole, from a young age, are playing way too much basketball.
You said the same thing, just added more words.
Listen,
Anyway, so like I was about to say, you said nothing different. The point that I was trying to make is, gang, back in basketball, gang, they're playing on concrete. The shoes weren't even developed, nigga. The rules were even way more physical. Niggas is getting hooked and clothesline in mid-air, and they will still continuously play with no rules.
You are
no disregard.
You're a YouTube basketball merchant.
No, that's the
basketball
truth,
back in the day.
What the fuck is this nigga
Yes,
talking about? That's the truth.
Everything you
That's
said
the
was true.
fact.
You're a YouTube basketball
Nigga, since they
merchant.
were young, you're talking about. First off, technology now is so developed to where, like, if you utilize it correctly, LeBron is a proof of the pudding by that. He's a rare breed. LeBron is a rare breed.
I hate
LeBron
when
is a
niggas
rare
use
breed.
exceptions to a rule. We should never bring up LeBron James in an argument about longevity. That nigga is not normal.
I say he's a rare breed.
Why are there more injuries?
Why is there more injuries?
Oh, what the hell?
Yeah.
I'm gonna explain to you.
No. I'm not saying. I didn't make no point about why there is more injuries. I'm just saying what I said is. He's saying right now it's not sustainable because they're playing all these games since you're a young boy to now.
Yes.
I don't know. What I'm trying to say is that doesn't even mean nothing because back then there was less more technology, there was less more development, there was less more recovery technology for people to even stay well.
True.
And there was less injuries back then.
True. Then why?
So what's the difference now?
The difference is you're a YouTube basketball merchant. Let me answer your question.
Why would we shorten the game?
Let me answer your question.
Why would we shorten the game?
I said shorten the season.
Okay, why? Why?
You gonna let me answer your question?
Please don't
yes,
repeat
they
it.
had more shoes. They played on concrete more. Whatever. They had less technology. They were.
What is it?
Oh my god. Gotta hook it.
That shit sound like it's falling down. Bro, just leave it. Oh, you need that? What is that for? Oh, that shit sound like it's.
Wait, hook it first. Hook it first.
Turn around.
Hey,
I don't think that's it.
Like this?
Bro, just let him do it. Watch out.
I want to see. Yeah.
I left my phone downstairs. You can grab that for me, Baka?
No. Wait, does he look? Yeah, Baka, go. I'm about to answer this question. We're having a conversation, bro. Relax.
Oh, and you was by the AC this whole time? La cool, man. Yep, it's not doing shit. On the table. In the kitchen.
All right, let's continue this conversation. You gonna let me answer the question now?
If you repeat yourself, oh God, I'm
Shut
cutting
up.
myself.
Let me answer the question.
Go on.
You made everything you said was correct. You're not listening. Everything you said was correct. Right? He said they had worse shoes, they did. They had worse technology, they did. It was more physical, that's debatable. But let me answer the question.
That's not
This is debatable because basketball play differently. At the same time, players play less. They played less, right? The point I made that already exists. 2, players are infinitely slower. Players jump less. They don't jump as high. They're less athletic. So there's less wear and tear on the body. If we can move better, it's gonna have more of a more of a wear effect on the body, correct? The higher you jump, the more. No,
Before we go to
listen.
the next point, before we go to
I'm
the
not
next point,
done. I'm
if
not
we
done.
wait,
Let me
before we
finish.
go to the next point, if we move better, right? How the hell is there more injuries because we're moving better?
Listen,
So we're not moving more
you didn't
efficient.
let me
Oh,
finish.
hold on
You
then.
didn't let me finish.
Finish.
We are moving more efficiently. It's just a simple fact of life. We're human. The higher you jump, the more wear there is on your knees.
For sure.
You can mitigate that, but you can't completely negate that. That's a fact because we're human. It's our body. It's how we age, right? So we have to adapt to the fact that we're moving smarter, we're moving better, we're moving faster, we're moving more. We have to adapt to that. We're gonna adapt to that by doing less games. Another reason why the game is just played faster. Not only are we moving faster, we're playing faster. In the NBA back in the day, the reason why the scoring average was like 80 points for a team was because there was like 30 possessions less a quarter. If there's 30 more possessions, bro, we're moving hella quick.
Hold on.
Not wrong.
Hold on. Put this back
Let
in.
me see.
Put this here. Blocking that.
Oh, that. You a hoe.
Block, bro. Damn, man.
Don't got no other people you feel real.
Just bring that little stool there from downstairs.
Oh. Wait, who is this? Oh, I don't know.
Oh, that. I didn't think he was in this draft, though. Oh, no, that's not the guy I was talking about.
No line trade or anything like that or something.
He's another Prince guy. He was like the number one over. He was Victor's teammate. Victor Wembanyama's teammate. Forgot. I don't know his name. Bilal. He's already in the league. He's on Washington. I'm bugging.
I'm right. No, I'm right. It's not even about winning. I'm right. It's not that he's wrong.
He's saying he's right because since people are more efficient in the league, we need to lessen the games.
Yes.
What is that, bro? First off, gang.
He doesn't even listen.
He's
That's not what I said.
Let me say something else right now.
That's not what I said.
He thinks basketball is just basketball. It's bigger than that. You know that, right? Yeah. It's bigger than that. It's a business. It's a business before they don't even care about the love of the game anymore. That's just over with.
Then why
it's a business thing on a first game. So for them to lessen,
why are we talking about business? We're talking about why players are getting more hurt.
No. You're saying to lessen the games, though.
Yes, for injury.
Another reason why they're not going to lessen the games is because of money, gang.
Yeah, but that's not the conversation. The conversation is why.
How is that not the conversation? The conversation is about lessening the game.
Why this thing? Why they aren't?
I'm trying to tell you, they don't care about that. It's a business thing.
That's not my point. My point is they should.
I know that, buddy.
I said they should, and you said, "Oh, that's pussy shit." That's not the argument you made. And he said that's pussy shit. I said that's not pussy shit.
His first point was people are playing so much more games, and that people are getting more hurt. You can play the same amount of games in the league anytime. But then he brought up the lifespan. So people playing ball since they were young to now. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong? Am I right or wrong?
No, you're wrong. You're wrong.
That's not what he said this whole time.
You don't let people. You don't listen.
No,
you're so hard-headed.
you repeat.
No. I'm not gonna repeat. I'm gonna throw away that whole argument.
Everybody listen.
We're gonna talk about the NBA only now because you're
also only bring up NBA.
Let me speak.
NBA. He switched up his point now.
I'm switching it up because you don't fucking listen.
Come on, bro.
Let me speak. You don't let me talk.
No, listen.
I'm gonna talk correctly. I'm gonna talk.
All that extra talking, shut that shit up. Just tighten up
I'm
and
not
talk.
gonna talk until you start.
No, but he ODing it. Tighten the fuck up.
You didn't let me talk.
Just shut the fuck up and talk now, bro.
Bro, shut up.
Go.
Let me talk.
Because he's bugging out.
Because he knows he's wrong.
I'm not.
I'm not gonna talk to him no more because he doesn't know how to stop talking. He's like a little girl. I'm gonna take out the whole even though it's true, I'm gonna take it away because he's gonna focus on that. I'm gonna talk about the 82 games only specifically. He made the point, right? This whole argument started because I said we should spend the NBA season to mitigate injury a little bit.
Yeah.
He said, "Oh, that's pussy shit."
Mhm.
And I said, "No, that's not pussy shit." I'm gonna give you the facts. Let's talk about the 82 game span that NBA players are playing. He made a good point. All facts. Shoes were worse back then. Technology was worse as a whole. Players play the same exact amount of games, right? All that yada yada yada. In the same 82 games nowadays, players are playing more minutes.
Yeah.
Is that not wrong? The game is much faster paced. What does that say?
Facts.
They're playing more and there's more wear and tear on the body.
Nah, for real, he's great.
At the same time,
What is
right?
this about?
At the same time,
Yeah.
players are more athletic,
Mhm.
so they're jumping higher.
Mhm.
What does that mean?
I
If you
just not
jump,
picking up
if a
what you
nigga's jumping 30 inches versus 40 inches, who has more tear on their muscles and ligaments?
They're jumping high, it's putting more pressure on
Players are
You put a
faster. If a
package
nigga's
out.
going down the court 23 miles per hour versus a nigga that's going to the court 17 miles per hour, who has more wear and tear on their body?
You talking about sister ice cream.
Now, not only are they moving faster, not only are the niggas moving 23 versus 17 now, they're moving 23 more often versus 17 less often.
Okay.
The NBA back then was like 30 possessions less a quarter. Do you know how insane that is? Think about a possession. And you're moving at that same speed every time, and you're moving faster, stronger. Everyone else is moving faster, stronger.
Mhm.
It's a different game. You can't bring up the game back then. That's why we say players today are so much better. They're just getting hurt more because they're getting hurt more because they're way too good. That's the point I'm trying to make. So it's not pussy shit to shorten the season. It's gonna protect the players because players nowadays, realistically, are way too athletic, are way too strong, and are playing way too fast to be playing 82 games a season. It was made 82 games a season in a time where niggas couldn't put the ball behind their backs. It's a different game.
Okay.
Add insult to injury. I'm going to go back to the original point. Add insult to injury. Basketball culture as a whole has these niggas doing that same exact movements when they're even younger. So not only is the wear and tear increasing when they're in the NBA, that wear and tear has already started when they're in 11th grade. Now you see what I'm saying?
Okay. I mean, he made some good points. Y'all.
What?
So
Yeah,
what's
I'm saying.
your rebut?
Still stand on everything I said.
What do you
None of
saying?
it. Just because they're much better now,
Mhm.
that doesn't mean. First off, your point, you're saying that people moving at a faster pace.
Oh shit.
That's crazy.
Kristaps Porzingis, Trey Young, John Collins.
That's actually
Oh,
crazy.
not John
Listen,
Collins.
For who?
Atlanta just picked up Derek Queen.
Oh, he's on
They
Pelicans
first of
now.
all, they were looking for a two-way player and a defensive rim protector. They should have picked up Ace in the well.
Oh, I'm
They
click
should have picked
Yo,
up
it's
Ace in the well,
hot.
and also picked Ace in the well as an in-state kid. He's from Atlanta, so it would have been better for him. They would have loved him if he went to Atlanta. But they picked up Derek Queen, his teammate, which is still not a bad pick, but. Ace in the well going to Atlanta would have been better.
They don't give a fuck
I didn't even know
about
he was going to Jazz. Because remember he transferred to a school
Maryland.
that was there. No.
No, I want to hear the.
He left Maryland to go to
another school
in Baltimore University.
Do
Now
you-
leave it
do
over
you
there.
agree
Keeps
with
falling.
Do you agree with anything that he said?
I never disagree with anything that he said, but I still disagree on a point to make the games, to shorten the games.
So you don't care about players getting injured more?
No, I just think they should play more efficient.
What do you mean more efficient?
Efficiently on their
NBA is the
body.
most efficient.
If it's more wear and tear on what they're doing nowadays, what's the problem?
What does efficiency look like? What do you mean efficient? You're saying a
I'm
word.
talking about body wise.
Body-wise?
How are they not moving more?
How are they,
Bro,
if they're moving
humans,
moving more efficiently, right?
They are.
They would have way more less injuries in the league.
No, listen.
Clearly, that's not the case. And you need to understand, there's more rules to protect players nowadays than before.
Yes.
Way more rules.
Okay,
You can't even put your hands on a player and not get away from it.
But
So therefore, if there's rules and everything to help them back them up from all that injury, what the fuck are they doing to themselves now?
You want to know what it is? They're playing too much.
Listen,
Bro, you have the answer to the question. You have the answer to the question.
But they're playing the same amount of games way back then, way more aggressive.
Yes, but it's the
So
same.
you can't say you can't compare the two, because I can
You
very much
can't.
compare the two.
Because I just explained to you that even though they're playing the same amount of games on paper, there's more wear and tear nowadays because we're better and we're faster and we're playing faster. Am I right? Am I wrong?
They're
Am I
probably
tweaking?
playing 3 games a week. They're traveling. They're traveling on planes. They're getting basically no rest time in between those games. So I know that they're traveling more and that they get no time to what's that called rest.
If I'm not wrong, didn't they separate games by games even a bit longer or a day later from each other?
Yeah, why?
They reschedule games out.
Yeah,
right?
why?
Back then, the games were a lot more
They're
closer
still
to each
more
other.
back. They're still back to backs.
Just keep it on the ground under you.
You're still back to
Put it right here.
Yeah, but he's not understanding.
Put it right
Right? The time when it's like okay, 50 years ago, right? It's like players were just not playing the game the same way. There was more ball movement. There was less cutting. There was less change of directions. You have to understand even the simple addition of ball, the way the ball is handled now. Pause. The way we handle the ball. Pause. The way players dribble nowadays, right? That simple change of cutting, of stopping and going because we're moving faster, of cutting back, of changing directions. All of that is wear and tear on your ligaments, bro. And the fact that we're doing all of these extra movements on top of the movements we were doing before, each one more efficiently, you can't the 282 game seasons are not comparable. You're doing more. It's like 2 employees.
We're doing more protection.
Listen, it's like there is protection. Yes.
There's less protection then, and they're doing about the same and not no different.
Protection, bro.
Protection plays a very big role.
You can't remove the human body. The human body is still the human body. We're just moving better. We still have the same knees. Our knees still operate the same. We have the same joints. We're just moving them faster, bro.
They actually develop.
So can I make a point on what
They
you
do.
guys said?
That's a fact.
So what David said, they played 82 games back then.
Yes.
They still play 82 games now.
Yeah.
And I understand possession, and they're playing at more faster pace.
Mm-hmm.
They're not playing that much half court basketball.
Yeah.
Which they did back then.
Yeah.
So, and to David's point, right? You're saying that it was 3 Achilles tears this year.
This season. Playoff.
Yeah. Lillard, Jason Tatum,
and Halliburton.
No, and you seen most of them are non-contact movement.
Right?
And it always starts with a strain. Mind you, these niggas have access to the best facilities in the world. For hydration, for muscle recovery, for loosening the muscles.
How many players do go out there all season and take care of their body?
A lot.
How many players?
More than you. All of them. Bro, a lot of these
all these players we're talking about smoke their life out.
A lot of these NBA players are contractually obligated to do some of those recovery things.
Yeah,
you guys don't understand that.
That's a fact.
Are they really taking care of their body? It's also a part of the
I don't believe
team.
that.
You don't know that. And if you really want to talk about it, all of these niggas that we're talking about, they smoke their life away. Majority of them.
Players back then did crack.
110%. 110%.
You seen that Sean Kemp clip from like 2 months ago? I don't think I ever played a game sober.
Yeah.
That nigga never got hurt.
Listen to this.
Because all the nigga did was drop step dunk. Niggas his size nowadays, you know what they doing? You know what? Listen, Sean Kemp was drop step dunking. All due respect, the nigga was. You know what niggas his size nowadays are doing?
Numbness wise.
Tween, hezzy, stop and stop and go. All that is added to the game. All of that is added to the wear and tear.
Team's fault that these players are not always healthy because one, you have to just ask are they really take care of the body? It should be also on them to take care of their body.
Well, that's the business part he's talking about.
It's the team part to take care, make sure the players are healthy.
Oh, Carter Bryant to the Spurs. I like that.
They're letting players go out there with strains. Like I
Spurs
understand
ain't
that the playoffs
gonna
want to go home, so you can't really sit out and play all the time. But even in regular season, they're letting players play with strains and stuff like that. Yeah. Now you have the business aspect of people getting mad because players are not playing, but they're hurt. So now it comes up.
The business aspect plays a
The
very
business
big role.
aspect is the team is not giving a fuck. They want the players to play. I'm paying you to play.
That's what I'm saying. So now
What about the fans?
Huh?
The fans.
It's the fans. That's what it's mainly about.
Yeah, but the franchise wants to win.
So
That's why Halliburton
I
played.
understand your argument.
So if you're saying
I understand your argument, but I'm gonna agree with that.
he's contradicted himself.
What
I'm
part?
gonna tell you what reason I agree with that.
Wait, but what part are you agreeing with? What are we
He
arguing
just
on?
contradicted himself just
So
now.
my point is, right, I don't think players are taking the offseason to work on their body.
That's fair.
I'm gonna tell you why. For how long has it been we haven't seen Zion play a full season?
Well, he's fat.
Why?
He's also an anomaly. We've
No,
never
He's
seen a
not
nigga
an
that's
anomaly.
6'6", 260,
listen.
360
You're
windmill.
missing
That's
my
why
point.
Zion is the perfect example.
You're
He's
missing my
the
point.
middle ground.
you were the
Yes,
one.
This
yes,
nigga just-
No, because this nigga was the one that said like they're obligated to do that.
yes.
I'm gonna do what?
No, they are.
Take care of their body.
Zion has a clause in
Now
his
when you brought
contract.
that Zion point and shit.
And
Not
Yes.
neglecting.
No, I'm not neglecting it. Zion has a clause in his contract
you're right.
that
Look.
if he's over 250 pounds,
No,
he
he
gets
does have that,
fined,
yeah.
bro.
No, but listen,
You can't say they're not.
that's
My
the
point is very valid.
No, that's the point I'm making. So if that's the case, my point still stands. He's not taking care of his
I'm
body.
gonna show you why Zion proves my point.
No. Listen.
Yes,
listen to
you
what
could
I'm
be
saying.
right. You could be right.
Listen to what I'm saying.
When
Hold
was the
on.
last time we've seen a nigga who was 6'6". Mind you, I've
It
seen
doesn't
I've
matter,
seen
though.
Zion play in person.
No.
The nigga moves faster than the guards on the
No,
court.
we're making two different arguments.
No. We're gonna
Now,
meet. No,
listen
we're
to
meeting in the middle. We're
Listen,
meeting in the middle.
listen,
We're meeting in the middle.
Alpha,
Okay,
listen,
here's
listen.
my question.
I know what he's
Listen,
saying.
what you're
We're
saying,
meeting in the middle.
you're right.
Yeah.
What I'm saying, and go back to David. What David is saying, these players off season are not out there working on taking care of their body. Majority,
Fuck
they're
no.
not. It's only a few people that's doing it.
These
Shea
niggas
is one of them,
take 5 months breaks
right?
before they even go
Because
back
Shea
touching the
moves
field.
so many movement and twists where
You said
it's a
Shea?
kid.
Shea.
Oh, Shay.
So what I'm telling you is Zion is a perfect example of somebody that's not taking care of his body off season.
I'm gonna rebut that, right? Maybe Zion isn't taking the best care of his body, but we don't know that. He gained a lot of weight when he was injured. I'm not gonna excuse that. But Zion came into the NBA with injury issues. Zion was in shape. We're not gonna act like that nigga was not at Duke in shape.
You missing a point.
But no. We're meeting in the middle. Listen, I know what you're saying. Zion may not be taking the best care of his body, but when was the last time we knew how to take care of a nigga who was 6'6", 260 pounds, doing 360 windmills?
You're right.
Understand this. There's a certain threshold for how much a human body can take. And that threshold can only be fully optimized when you take care of your body.
I disagree
But
with
the
that.
threshold is still a threshold.
I disagree with that
look.
because look, if you wanna mix sports, right? We got football players that's the same size as Zion Williamson.
They don't.
That's doing a lot more.
They don't do nearly the movements he does.
You know niggas on the line. Yeah, you don't even understand shit.
Football players do.
Niggas on the line.
I understand that. Listen,
niggas on the O line.
Niggas on the O line.
He swear to God, because he went to
Listen,
Boulder University.
listen.
Come on.
Listen,
This nigga's just chatting
Oh my
shit.
God, that was crazy.
Wallahi, he's chatting shit right now.
Listen, I'm not saying they don't have the same. There's not the same power needed. I'm saying that the niggas on the linemen, yes, they move. They have good lateral movement. They move fast. For the most part, right? They do similar movement. For the most part, they do similar movements every possession. Am I right or am I wrong?
Football players?
Yes. Linemen specifically. For the most part.
Yep.
They stay and they do the same. It's a lot of power. It's a lot of wear. That's why their careers aren't that long, right? But for the most part, they do the same movement over and over and over again, right? Zion Williamson, and that's for the same reason why those linemen don't have the longest careers. His availability is limited because he's doing infinitely more movement. The nigga dribbles. He runs points sometimes. He's changing
The argument that you made is that when was the last time did we see a nigga his size move that like that? That was your argument.
Look, you're strong arming.
His argument was, when was the last time you seen a person that size moving at that capability?
Yeah.
Football players, they can move like that, but they're for the most part doing the same movement over and over again and infinitely less frequently.
So wait, are you disagreeing or are you agreeing that you do see these things?
No, you gotta you can't.
They brought a football. I didn't.
You can't strong arm the argument just to make your point. You have to listen to our point.
Because he's saying,
all right.
So there is no meat in the middle on this one.
What you're saying, nobody's denying that. He's a big boy. But what we're saying, the clause you're talking about, and what me and David is saying, that players are not going to offseason taking care of their body, which can lead to more injury. A nigga like Zion needs to take care of his diet first. He needs to be less heavy.
He's contractually obligated to do that.
Okay, but he didn't do it though.
But he has to.
My whole point is,
but he is now.
Listen. It's not about
the nigga went over one time. You guys are cherry picking. I'm strong man and you're cherry picking.
He swears we don't listen.
I'm not, bro. You've been talking more than anybody. Listen,
you're cherry picking.
What I'm saying, right? You're saying it's in his contract. We say yes, we understand. We're saying it's on Zion for his career in order to his career to propel. He needs to take care of his body because they can lead to more injuries. That's one. Luka had a whole calf injury, out of shape, diet.
Nigga, Luka didn't even hit the weight room until he even got to Lakers.
My whole point is, as a player, whether it's in your contract or not, if you want to, you can't say, "Oh, we need to cut the game," because some of these players, they're getting paid millions of dollars from fans to take care of their body to make sure they're on that court. If they're not doing that, you can't say, "Let's just cut the season," because this person is lazy, don't want to take care of his body. So we can't do that. If Michael Jordan didn't play 82 games, they gotta play 82 games.
I agree. Listen,
you don't change up the game of basketball.
You're right, partially, right? There are players who don't take the right care of their body. But let's not act like Zion Williamson is chronically overweight. He was overweight in one offseason. He was not chronically overweight. Because if a nigga is chronically overweight, The nigga was not chronically overweight.
Gang, if you're
And I'm
saying
gonna stand on
the nigga
I'm
was
gonna move on from that
6'6",
because we're not gonna.
how much he
we're not
weighed?
gonna- we're
How
not
much he
gonna-
weighed?
We're not gonna argue semantics.
No, what was the highest he hit? 270?
270.
You think it's healthy for a nigga at 6'6" at
You know what
270 to be
chronically
bouncing
means?
and jumping like
Chronically
that?
means it's very consistently.
You think that's healthy?
He was more often in healthy weight than
I
he
don't
wasn't.
even think he played 82 games in the last 3 seasons.
He hasn't because he
Never.
has injury
He's
problems.
never touched it.
His first year, he played 24 games.
How much he
Second
weighed? How much he weighed?
We're not arguing that he wasn't
Oh,
unhealthy.
okay.
Who's arguing that he
Look,
wasn't unhealthy?
the highest game he ever played was 70 games. Last year,
I never
was
argued that he wasn't
30,
unhealthy.
30 last year.
I
mean,
never
listen,
argued that he wasn't unhealthy.
61.
I never argued that he wasn't unhealthy.
The year after that was 29 and 70
I
and
never
30.
argued that he wasn't unhealthy.
Okay, you're saying that this
Thomas-
weight shit only happened this year.
No, I'm saying
How
Now
much-
is his
I'm
best
gonna
weight.
simplify what I was saying.
this
Zion
has been
Williamson
his
throughout
lowest
his
weight he has
career,
been?
even though he was
He's been
less
there for 5
available,
years.
even though he was less available, he was more often in playable weight. Because for Zion Williamson, we have to understand Zion Williamson's playable weight is different from their average players. The nigga was at Duke at 240 doing what he was doing. The thing is, it's just not sustainable. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. A lot of the way we play today is not sustainable for the amount that we
Okay,
play.
so just
It's
Okay,
not.
wait. So wait.
Let me
So
say
go
this,
back to
and
his.
you got
Go
this.
on,
Let me
go
say
on,
you
go
got
on.
this. Just to prove your point that you're wrong, right here, Zion Williams' weight has been an issue throughout his NBA career. Starting from his rookie year, his fluctuating weight and his related to injury have been reoccurring concern for both him and the Pelicans.
Yes.
2022,
Yes.
2019, 2020. That's you talk about
You-
chronically, right?
You want to hear
That's
something?
Like 3 years.
You want to
ago.
hear
back to
something?
back to back.
You want to hear something? You want to hear something?
Yeah.
At the same time, you want to know what stat is also correct? Zion Williamson, while on the court, is not only the most efficient player in the NBA, he produces the most. So when we're talking, you're not.
You know anybody can be as
understanding.
efficient as him when you play lesser games. You
I'm-
can't. That's a
He's
bad
good
argument.
at basketball.
Game.
He's good at
He's played
basketball.
less games than niggas. Obviously, his numbers are going to be amazing. That's exactly why
Zion
they made
Williamson
the
is a
MVP.
bad
rules.
listen.
But this nigga's like, he failed to realize you play less games, the numbers are going to be great.
Right.
That's
Listen,
110%
Zion
fact.
Williamson is a bad example because he's an anomaly. We're gonna move on.
What
from
about
it.
Luka?
I'm good. That's exactly where I was
All right,
going.
let's go.
Oh, wait,
That's exactly
I wanna
where I
ask,
was going.
Before we said that, you were talking about all this, but they're getting paid millions.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Oh my
And wait,
God.
and hold on.
Listen.
Yeah, to bring it back
to
to his first point, you want to lessen the games for folks because they're getting more wear and tear on their bodies. But one, they're not even taking care of themselves.
Thank you.
Two,
First of all,
they're having way
that is
more.
the most
They're
generalized.
having way more. They're having way more. What's the word I'm looking for? They're getting boosted morally more to even be better for themselves because they're getting paid twice as much to fold as they are way back then.
You right.
But bro, it's a business thing at that point, gang. Because at the end of the day, gang, niggas is getting paid for nothing nowadays.
Niggas are playing. There's some people that have been playing maybe 3 seasons in NBA. They got paid.
So
more
wait,
than
wait,
Michael
wait,
Jordan
okay.
his whole career
I understand that. Well,
in
that's
NBA.
just because the NBA is making more money. That's stupid. You can't say that. The NBA is making.
It's making more money because it's better to
The NBA is
watch.
making thousands of percent more bread. They're gonna
It's
get paid
making more money.
Don't talk about them
Wait,
making more
listen.
money.
Wait, it's making more money.
That's a.
You know
bad
why it's
argument.
making more money?
But
'Cause
why
it's
we
more
talking
entertaining.
about
It's
the
way
money?
better
Let's
to
talk
watch.
about the injury in the season.
It's way better to watch now.
Let's not get sidetracked. Let's stay on topic.
The main topic was to lessen the games for the niggas. The niggas is getting
I'm gonna
injured.
give you the scenario,
And then you brought up Zion.
right? Let's just say it's a 1 in a million chance for somebody to make the NBA.
Yeah.
And you're gonna pay millions of dollars, right?
Yeah.
Customers, consumers, hard-earned
Yeah.
money that you're paying, right?
Yeah.
And you're getting millions of dollars.
Facts.
And your job is to
Very
play
many
basketball.
millions, yeah.
You get to play basketball. Imagine what I gotta say. I gotta put in your contract to make sure you take care of your body. So the consumers wait.
No,
Listen to this. No, you're missing a point. You're missing the logic.
I'm not missing the logic.
Everything you're saying in terms of the science of it is facts.
You're missing the substance, bro.
Let me see.
Zion Williamson didn't become a worse basketball player.
You're missing a point. You're missing a point. Everything you're talking about the science.
Yo, can we not talk about Zion either? He's an
You brought up Zion.
I didn't bring up
I
Zion.
said, listen.
He brought up Zion.
Oh, you did?
I just give you Luka too. My whole point is,
I can talk about Luka.
if you're getting paid $200 million, right? When you go there and take this shit serious,
110%.
why do I have to put it in your
I
contract
don't
that you
think
gotta
that
stay in
matters.
shape? So the consumers can pay the hard-earned money to watch you.
All right, I
That's
understand
why viewership is down.
that. That's not the only reason why.
One of the reasons viewership is down.
What other
Players are not
reasons would it
playing.
be?
Well, just consumer culture is completely different as a whole.
I understand the culture is the rivalry things.
No,
not there
consumer
anymore.
culture
What I'm
as
saying,
a whole is
I'm
different.
just saying. Also, the rivalry.
There's so many things that go
What
into
I'm
that.
saying-
We should.
You think
Let's stay on
everything-
topic. Let's stay
you
on
think
topic.
everything you're saying is right. Because what you're trying to refuse to understand what
I'm not refusing to
You're
understand
saying
that.
something that we all agree on.
You're
that-
making a generalization.
disagreed
I'm not.
on
You
nothing.
are.
Yes, you are.
I'm not.
You just said players don't take care of their body. That's a blanket statement.
Okay, hold on. Oh, you're right. Hold on. Let's bet 100 on this. I have NBA players, veteran champions. They're saying that almost 89% of the players in the NBA do not care about basketball.
Yeah, but that's retarded because
That's not retarded. How
Yes,
the
it
fuck
is. Because them niggas are haters, bro.
Hold on.
We're not listening to the whole generation.
They're not haters.
Yes, they are. When was the last time an NBA gave
You know there's a
new generation? They're infinitely better. Players today are way better than they were back then.
Listen, you're not listening. A vet doesn't mean you're not playing. The guy I'm talking
A
about.
vet means you are playing. A vet means,
But
by
you said-
definition, you're playing.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but they're old. That's why they're
You're not even
vets.
listening. I said a vet doesn't mean you're not playing.
A vet means you are playing.
That's what the
He's
fuck
not
I said.
disagreeing, you fucking retard.
I'm
Listen.
not retarded.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
but we're not on the same page.
Being a vet means doesn't mean that you're not playing.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that you're not hating.
No,
That's not what I'm
saying.
Yeah. Wallahi, you're bugging
Alright,
now.
go.
No, wallahi,
Why?
you're bugging.
Why?
Listen, I said being a vet doesn't mean you're not playing because what you're saying, you're not playing and they're hating. And I was like, being a vet doesn't.
But I said they're not
Oh
playing.
my, it's
Play-
on camera.
play
I'm
back,
gonna
play
run
back,
Yeah,
play back.
after this, I'm gonna
Play
go
back.
You can't
play
do
back.
that. You can't do
Oh,
that.
okay.
So my whole point is being a vet doesn't mean you're not playing because the guy I'm talking about is Draymond Green. He's actually playing. So he's not the only one. Look, why you look? He's a 4-time champion. He's a vet.
Pass down the
Look,
lead no more.
LeBron also mentioned it. Pat Bev also talked about it. That Kobe also mentioned it. That 89% majority of people in the NBA do not care about basketball. Majority of them don't care. So if you're sitting here saying I'm generalizing something where we have people that's close to the source telling us that they don't care about basketball, how the hell are you gonna sit here and tell me that I'm generalizing something that's actually coming from a mouth of people that actually play in the NBA that these niggas do not go
Primary
off
sources.
season and play basketball? Gilbert Arenas is telling us back to back that all he did
Arenas.
after
You're telling me you're no more knowledgeable than Gilbert Arenas
I'm-
about
yeah,
NBA
yo,
players?
no, Gilbert
First
talking
of
about
all,
why.
About NBA players?
Listen. He's telling me these niggas are talking about why they were going to the club, popping bottles, they weren't taking it serious. So we're gonna say fuck the players that actually talking about their experience to listen to you.
So what separates Gilbert Arenas, who was popping bottles, from anybody else today?
So what Kobe said, what LeBron said, what Pep said.
No. What's
so none of that shit matters.
Why did Kobe get hurt so much?
He got hurt a lot.
Yes. The tail end of his career was riddled with an injury because he played too
Kobe
much.
played like 19, 20 years.
Yeah, but why did he get? Why in
Kobe
20?
played a lot of games.
Why didn't 2016, when his skill didn't fall off so much, was he not
Bro,
the
Kobe
same
was like
player?
almost 40.
Yeah, because of injuries, wear and tear. Even Kobe said it himself.
I mean, after
Kobe
his
was
first injury, he was
overtrained.
bound to keep getting hurt.
Bro,
Like he wasn't
bro,
sustainable.
Kobe was old.
Hmm?
You talking about when Kobe was old?
Nah, facts.
I'm talking about
He was
after
still
his
playing
first
around that
injury.
time.
After his first injury.
Yeah, after his first injury, that he kept. It
You
was a
don't know
domino
how
effect
many
from him.
games Kobe played
He
throughout
still
his
played
career?
consecutively throughout the
He's,
season.
no, his the tail end of his career, he didn't play that many games. But anyways, that's not even my
You're
point.
wrong about that though.
That's not. I'm not wrong, but
Yeah,
that's
you
not my
are.
point.
No, what was the point you
That's
trying to
not
make
my
with that
point.
though?
My whole point is right. Players. You talk about players today, vets today saying players they don't care about the game
Yeah.
in terms of like behavior or habits or whatever. We always hear about players back then engaging in the same activities, but that's not even the whole. That's not even the
His
point.
last game he played 66 games. Last year. Right.
Yeah,
Mhm.
but last year he did.
That's twice as more as Zion.
But anyways, the whole point is right. My whole point is you guys talking about these players making infinitely more money. What I'm trying to get y'all to realize is the clause thing about Zion staying in shape. He got out of shape. He got insanely out of shape that one time. I agree, right? That clause exists to keep him healthy. Zion's weight it impacted his availability, yes, which is important. It didn't impact his performance. Now, what does that say? If it doesn't impact his performance, it's telling us
Stop bringing
that
up his performance
Oh
though.
my God, it matters.
How does that performance matter? He played less games than anybody in the season. Obviously, his numbers gonna be good.
Listen.
Nobody's disagreeing with some of the things you're saying.
No, but I'm not finished with my point. I'm not finished with my point.
Zion was efficient.
That's why I didn't even want to talk about Zion because Zion's a complete anomaly. We'll never see a nigga who's like that. We'll talk about Luka, right? A player who came into the league and improved every year and became an MVP candidate, right?
Yeah.
And the biggest concern about him was like his weight and out of shapeness, even though he became a better player every single year, right? Because like I've been saying, the sport of basketball as a whole has become infinitely more demanding because players today not only have to focus on their bodies. You watch The Last Dance, there was a season where MJ obviously still played ball. MJ was able to like really like just hone in on his body. Players today are not.
I'm gonna say why Luka's a bad argument.
I'm gonna say players today aren't really. Yes, Obviously, these niggas are getting paid. There's a lot of niggas who's not gonna take care of their body. But I won't stand with the fact that most of these players that are getting injured aren't taking care of their body. We know for a fact didn't take care of his body. He talks about it. We know for a fact that had to take care of his body. He talks about it. Pally. Jason Tatum, he's locked in. Victor Wembanyama, okay, that was a blood clot. We don't talk about that. That's different. Players today aren't offered the same luxury of them being able to just hone in on their body that one season. Because we're so much better. The game of basketball. No, listen. The game of basketball as a whole. The game of basketball as a whole has become infinitely more demanding.
You gotta mix. I gotta cut a little bit so I can understand what you're saying.
My fault.
When you say whole in on their body, what do you mean?
I'm talking about. You know how you watched The Last Dance when MJ after he played the Bad Boy Pistons, right? The nigga, what did he do?
He went and worked out.
Locked it in the weight room. Got stronger. What I'm saying today is it's not impossible. LeBron did it, right? Kobe did it. But players today, the average player today, isn't offered that same privilege of being able to just do that. Why? Because the game has become infinitely more demanding. Look at how much ability you have to have just to be on the court nowadays. On most NBA teams, 4 out of their 5 starters are 3-level players. This is the first time in NBA history that's ever become a thing. Think about a nigga like Miles Turner who came in the NBA, who was primarily a post player, and now the nigga's a stretch 5. You have to develop your game so much nowadays that if you're lacking in any area, you have to take away from your body. And that's where the whole wear and tear point comes from. Because even though that's the case, even though the game is more demanding, we're still faster. Again, I know it sounds repetitive. We're still faster. We're still stronger. We still jump higher. But we're not offered that same privilege of like being able to just, all right, this is what we're going to do. Because you have to get so much better. The game is infinitely evolving. You have niggas shooting from 48 feet from basketball. That's ridiculous.
Let me ask you a question. What's stopping them from doing it?
Huh?
What's stopping the players from doing it?
Bro,
No. Let me answer.
Because that's not sustainable, bro. Yes, they're being paid. It's not sustainable.
That's not the answer to the question.
So why did not wait? Why did not?
Because even though it would happen, right? That shit would happen. The wear and tear. It would take the same I need like something to write. I need to write down to explain. Okay. What's happening right now, right? What I'm explaining right now is that players aren't offered that same privilege to do both in the same offseason, right?
Okay.
And develop over time, right? Let's say there's player A. This is player A's situation, right? And this happens, and he's able to maintain longevity, and then he still gets hurt. Player B, right? He spends all his time doing all that extra shit. Player B is working out 3 times a day, right? Because he has to focus on his body. Player B is a Zion clone. He has to take care of his body. He has to hit the weight room, right? But you got a new coach. He wants to stretch the floor. He wants you to run the point. He wants you to improve your playmaking. That's already 2 times you're in the gym, right? Okay. Now you really want it. You're hungry. So now you're in the gym 3 times.
Yo,
you're 26 years old, bro. You for 14 years of your life, every single day you've been on the basketball court. What the fuck is gonna happen?
Bro, my nigga, look, I'm not gonna lie. That's why
Alpha.
This new generation is so pussy.
It's not pussy.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
It's pussy.
No, I'm gonna say, look, he think he just gave the greatest speech.
I don't. That's just true.
Okay, hold on.
What is
listen, Alpha, you contradict your own argument in itself.
Even you guys don't understand. With the 82-game season,
Alpha,
whether you guys get your way or I'm
Alpha,
right,
listen.
both ways, the wear and tear is gonna affect
for a nigga that talk a lot, you don't listen. Listen, Alpha, for as much as the league and everybody develop in their skills, right? Do you not think that they're gonna develop as much in trying to produce these people to be able to move like that on a regular occasion? I'm saying, like, as in a point, like, these people, their skills are all, of course, the league is developing on a whole nother ballgame. Like, nigga, back then is here, nigga, the league is now here. Do you think they didn't develop in trying to recovery stages, take care of their players and all that, and nutrition?
I know, yes. That extends the lifespan, but we're still
so gang. So if they're developing all that, who in the fuck is stopping them then?
Bro, you can
nobody else but themselves.
You can limit where
they have the entire. They have everything that they need.
We as a human race, because God is real, will never be able to completely mitigate the effects of aging and wear and tear.
For sure,
we can limit it.
But if you want to talk about generation wise, even develops. So per generation develops with ease.
Well, bro,
gang. There's 12 years old that look like a fucking 30-year-old nigga. Yeah, but like, you feel what I'm saying? That's by generation wise.
No, that's environmental factors. Yes, I'm sorry. That's environmental factors. We can't. I'm gonna be honest.
Environmental factors. When you say that, what do you mean by that?
We can't talk about genetics because there are so many things that
For
go
sure.
into genetics that we can't even have that
So
conversation.
what I'm saying, look, like you're saying a whole bunch of stuff, right? That's cool, but the thing that you're missing, right, is again, I'm not saying everybody's getting injured because they're not taking care of their body, right?
Yeah.
But we seen Bron do it. But Bron is also an anomaly.
Yeah, he's
We
not.
seen-
That nigga's not regular, bro.
Huh?
So that nigga's not regular.
That's what I'm saying.
That nigga
Kobe
Kobe, yeah.
also took care of his body.
He's not
Right?
regular.
Kobe's
He also deals with injuries.
Kobe
Now
was
let's-
Kobe was nobody
we'll talk
crazy
about-
though.
Yo, you're Zion. What would your offseason look like? You're Zion.
My offseason, I would work on my diet first. I would bring my weight down because if people want weight, if you know anything about the body,
I know, but what is your day-to-day look like?
my nigga, my day-to-day would be I would stop fucking with them strippers. One,
Oh,
two,
that nigga's a gooner.
Hold
bro.
on, we talking about strippers. We talking about porn stars.
That nigga's a gooner now. He's a
I would go
gooner.
change my diet.
Yeah.
Then get in the gym, work on my strength and conditioning,
Yeah, valid.
and then work on my game. He's already good.
All right, word.
Right.
So you're in the gym 2 times a day, right?
Yeah.
And you started at 240 pounds for a whole offseason. And then you got to play 82 games, bro.
You still, bro. You've been repeating the same shit
Everybody play
over and
Yeah,
over
but
and
I'm
over.
talking about the
and
NBA as a
over and
whole.
over
Zion's
again.
not the only player getting injured.
Bro,
Everybody's getting injured. Everyone's getting injured.
everybody's not getting injured.
Everyone's getting injured.
Everybody's not
Everybody's getting injured.
not getting injured.
Everybody's getting injured.
Everybody's not getting injured.
Everybody's getting
Everybody's
injured.
not getting. Everybody's not getting injured. Last year we didn't say nothing about Jason Tatum being injured. He went to the final and won.
Yeah, and then he tore his Achilles the next year, completely healthy, at the peak of his career.
Cool.
He's in great shape.
Look, what I'm
Shit
saying-
happens.
Why?
Shit happens.
Look,
Yeah,
just
but
look,
why is it happening so
I got a
much?
question about like Josh Hart, for instance, like last season. he was
The
playing
Knicks are a
every
perfect
week.
example.
He was playing 40 minutes a game. You know, he would play most of the games. Michael Bridges also he played every game of the season.
Yep.
So players like that who are taking care of about their proof of people. I'm not saying that they're not taking care of.
No, you're doing well.
People
You're
like
doing well.
Josh Hart, they're doing
What
a
was
lot
the
more
what
wear
was
and
the
tear on their
biggest
bodies
what
than
was the
main
biggest
players.
criticism about the Knicks losing to the Indiana Pacers
said
last year?
They said they were.
What was the biggest criticism?
I mean, we're not,
From
we're not-
across the
we're not
board.
fans of the New York Knicks.
I think
He knows. I call him.
You're
No, this was a big conversation. Why was Tom Thibodeau fired? He brought these niggas to the Eastern Conference Finals. What was the biggest criticism against him?
He always in fight. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, fair.
That nigga
Yeah,
always
but-
in
Yeah,
fight.
but he took us to
can't say
the
what a
Eastern
piece of shit.
Conference Finals.
He did
What was the
great with
biggest
Derrick Rose.
criticism against him this year and last year? The biggest criticism, Majum, you know,
overworking players.
Minutes.
right?
Minutes
It's OD.
overworking players. But also,
What did that lead to last season? What did that lead to last season? What was? Do you remember what our roster was in our last 2 games against the Indiana Pacers?
yeah,
We had no Jalen Brunson.
Y'all just brought up a whole nother conversation for the league.
But not like
New York Knicks.
You're a Pistons fan?
Hell no.
I'm not a fan of no team. I'm a fan of players.
We're tough. The Knicks are tough. We might win the chip next
Knicks are
year.
not tough. I was fucking a bitch ass niggas
Hey.
all year.
Hey, New York Knicks got lucky. We supposed to take them out.
You guys got good.
Nigga, y'all, first off, we on God, we would have our full squad. Y'all would have lost. That's a fact. That's a fact.
It's so crazy because I seen LeBron also talk about we need to like shorten the season. Bro, you already almost out the league, bro. First of all, if
You
I'm
do
a
need to
player-
shorten the season.
First of all, if I'm a player like Shea or something like that, and I'm going for legacy,
I would tell that nigga
I
to
would-
shut the hell up.
no, I
For
wouldn't
sure.
even want the game to be short because that means you're taking points for me and my
Facts.
legacy.
Because then the argument, you know what's going to be? Y'all niggas got shorter games.
Yeah.
Y'all
And then
season's not even
you
as
gotta
long as
give
ours.
the older players the opportunity to say, I'm saying like we played in 2 games.
Okay, yo,
No,
bro,
listen.
it's life,
That's
bro.
not
You
the
gotta
only
pick your poison. You
I'm
want
not-
your players to get
That's
fucking
not
hurt
the
every
only
season, or you want them to
That's not the
play?
only reason, though.
Shit,
I
pick your
think-
poison, nigga.
I
Take
think-
care of yourself, nigga.
I think it's weak. I think it's weak.
Nigga, drop your bad habits or nigga gain good habits.
I think it's weak.
You talking about pitch your poison?
It's not weak.
It is weak.
It's not weak. It's not sustainable.
It's weak, bro. We're talking about playing basketball. And this nigga over here talking about he can't take care of his body
I didn't say that.
because he gotta go in the gym.
I didn't say he can't take care of his body.
No, you said it's
I
you
said-
said it's kind of hard to do that when you got to work on other parts
Yeah,
of your
because
game.
you're overworking. Overworking.
But that was your argument, right?
Overworking your body is arguably worse than underworking. You guys have to understand that.
Look, shut the fuck up. I'm gonna tell you why. If I'm giving you $200 million,
Y'all not understanding. They pay these niggas $200 million. $200 million. No, $200 million. $200 200 million liblo. Listen, still the same. Bolo, still the same. Listen, it's the same. He just has 200 million. I just don't. It's the same. Y'all acting like this 200 million elevating these niggas to God status.
No, but it encourages you.
Yes, that's why they can do shit that we can't.
My nigga, look.
That doesn't change the fact that they're still gonna have wear and tear.
Nigga, the way you dicky.
I'm not dicking
Wait,
it. 200 mil, bro. Can you do a 360 windmill?
Nigga, I can do it on 2K.
That's why.
So what I'm saying, like, look, if you can pay 200, people are paying their money to go see you.
Yes, and that's why they can do what we can't do.
No,
One way I can't do it. East Bay from the free throw.
Wait, David, hold on. You said that's why they can do what they can't do, right?
That's why they can do what we can't do.
So why the fuck can't they take care of their bodies?
Oh
my, now it's like the same way he's saying that. They can do what they can do.
No,
why the fuck they can't take care of their bodies?
David,
for what?
Three questions.
For what?
Three questions.
Why can't you answer my question? I will answer your 3 questions.
I'm answering you with 3 questions because
you're gonna answer my question with 3 questions?
I'm gonna be repeating myself.
Are you retarded?
I'm gonna be repeating myself.
All right, I don't want to listen to you. You're not answering my question. I don't want to hear
They
it.
can't take care of their bodies.
I don't want to hear it.
He's
gonna answer my question with 3 questions.
It's overworking. David, do you not agree that in recent history, I'm gonna even go as far as say the last
dumb it down, please.
3-4 years, right?
Dumb it down because I don't understand nothing you're saying.
Have more players been getting injured? Yes or no?
My nigga, just because you.
Oh my God.
Hopping seats.
Answer
Let me
the
hop
question.
seats too, David. Shit, I think I might be a little smarter. Hold on.
Okay, listen. Listen. The past 3 to 5 years, right? Have players been getting more injured? Is that yes or no?
In terms of like,
have we seen an increase in non-contact injuries?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
What does that mean? So?
Yes, right?
Yeah. We know the reason. You're not the reason.
No. We've seen an increase. That's a concrete fact.
Yeah.
We've seen better recovery technology being offered in the last 3 years simultaneously, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Now, I have one more question for you. Of the players that have been getting injured in the last 3 to 5 years, we can create a list. What you think most of them are not taking care of their bodies?
Okay, hold on.
I don't think they're taking care of their body as much as they need to be as durable as they need to be.
Let me say this. Look, let me say this now. If they're saying that 89% of the basketball NBA players doesn't care
but 89, you know where they got that number from? Alju. They pulled that number out their ass. These niggas are on a podcast, probably fried,
You're not listening.
And they're just talking.
These niggas know more facts about
look. If Shame comes out,
I know that's not necessarily true.
If Shame comes out today and say LeBron is getting traded to the Detroit Pistons, do you believe it?
I'm gooning.
What the fuck is that?
You're gooning.
Yeah, but gooning. Wait, chill.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying, right?
I'm gooning.
So what I'm saying, did you believe it or not?
That is the worst argument. Shams is a news source. Shams is
not getting to the point that he's trying to make.
Yeah, he's about to pull up podcast niggas, bro.
No.
All right, yeah, go. I would believe if Shams did it, I would believe it.
I thought that nigga was worse.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I listen.
This nigga is the horror. He's so
worse.
Bad. I'm saying, if Shane comes out right now and says somebody got traded, is Shane a reliable source?
Yes.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm so hopeful.
Almime.
That's how you're gonna get up there.
So my point is, so my whole point is, right? It's like Sham is a critical source. As soon as a trade is about to happen, they go to Sham.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, you can't say that Draymond Green is not a critical source. He's in those
primary source.
He doesn't play with these people.
Yeah, fair.
Cool, and he's not the only one. Pat Bev talked about it too. He's
yeah,
not the
but
only
you
one.
have to understand about player bias. He's in the league, bro. He's in the league. His job is to play basketball. His job is not to report players' habits. Shams' job is to report the trade.
You're missing my point.
So you think Shams is not biased
right now, bro?
I'm not picking the cotton, bro. Draymond Green gets paid to play basketball. I'm not about to listen to him about what other players are doing. That's retarded. That's retarded, bro.
You going around?
That's so retarded. That's so.
Y'all can continue this. I'm about to.
You're not gonna listen to the basketball player who's playing the game, but you're gonna listen to other people. Why the fuck would I listen to somebody that sits on their couch and watching the game rather than the professional player?
Well,
what sense does that make?
So
what involvement bias?
So hold on. So if you're
what bias is that? Exactly. Favorite bias?
Because the nigga is on the Warriors.
So look. Every point that we making and we using reference or sources.
You think the players with the best like pure and I'm not talking about like
Alpha,
best
you are, bro.
the
This
players
nigga
with
is so slow.
you said it yourself.
No.
You said it. David, basketball
No, what I'm saying.
the same reason.
No, because I've been around it. I played it. What I'm saying is, go ahead.
I was about to say this. So I'm a research.
Let's not forget
Let
when
him talk.
when Kelly Ware said that
talk.
Bam Adebayo was a top 3 NBA player.
Let him talk.
That's retarded,
Bro, this nigga is the worst at arguing.
I don't know if
That's
this
an
is a
opinion,
good.
though.
I don't know if it's a good
Thank you.
analogy or not, right? But
Draymond Green-
we'll talk about the bias.
89% is a fact.
I'm a
right?
researcher, right?
It's not
And
good.
research
So what is it?
maybe let's say the cheetah. The cheetah is the fast animal, but cheetah's not my favorite animal, right? And I say cheetah is not that fast; it's very slow.
Yeah.
My favorite animal is a sloth, and I say the sloth is the fastest animal. Is that biased or something?
Nigga,
Because
what the fuck?
That's my.
Are you talking about?
listening to a
That point,
researcher?
that
Are you
analogy
listening-
was
listen,
so
Can I
retarded.
finish?
It's not.
Can I finish?
Let him
Because-
listen. Yo, you
I feel like everything's just flying past his head.
everything,
The
bro.
nigga's talking about.
No, Alva, look,
And
you
the
have
nigga that
to,
says you
look,
try to minimize the conversation.
bro,
try to
you
minimize
have to
it.
sit down and listen to yourself, bro.
So then,
You have to sit down and listen to yourself. The shit that, go ahead, my bad.
You got
See,
it, though.
yeah, go ahead. No, so
all
what,
I was gonna say was about the.
I think that's
researcher.
stupid. I think that I can
Bro,
even I
you
can
gotta
even
let the
I can even
conversation-
cite
just
examples.
because you,
No, I can even
No.
cite. Then you know Kelly Ware, he gets paid. No.
You say what? You say you
No,
you about to say
no.
examples on what? Hey, what you about to
dumb
say
as
examples?
shit.
Let me. I'm
I wanna hear
speaking.
it. Yeah, what
Listen,
you
you
gonna
know
say
Kelly
now?
Ware.
You said you want everybody to shut up when you talk. Do the same thing then.
Ifo.
What the
You see
fuck?
how Kelly Ware, also in the NBA, just like Draymond Green, also gets paid millions of dollars to dunk, dribble, pass, and shoot a basketball, just like Draymond Green.
and
The
majority of
nigga,
people tell you who the fuck
the
is
nigga,
that.
the nigga.
A lot of people tell who the fuck is that.
Anybody who knows basketball can
No,
tell
you
who
can't
Kelly Ware
know.
is.
No.
He's not a rookie.
Hello,
Look,
where?
Second year player.
Congratulations.
Look,
that's
no,
sophomore.
my point is, look.
My point is,
Bro, no,
just like
you ain't got
Draymond
no
Green,
fucking
he
point.
gets played to
You
play
ain't got no
basketball.
fucking
The
point.
nigga was asked,
You ain't got no
yo,
fucking
Keller,
point.
who's the top 3 players in NBA history?
Dumbass nigga.
Bam Adebayo.
Listen, you know what's wrong with this nigga, bro? This nigga being his emotion like a pregnant female, bro. Look,
I'm not a
once you make a reference and a point, he doesn't agree with it, he refute it. And then he want to make his point so you can agree
because
with it.
saying that we need to listen to Draymond Green.
No, that's not what I said.
Is retarded.
That's not what I said. How? The nigga know way more shit than you. in
Okay,
basketball.
Kelly Ware knows more than you. Bam Adebayo's your go now.
So what? No, that's a matter of
He said
opinion.
that's his goal. That's
So
his-
him saying 89% of players don't care about it's not an opinion.
No, bro, that's gay. You can't get in the man's face. That's gay. So what I'm saying, right?
What?
No, what I'm saying, right? You're not listening. What I'm saying, if you're close to the source, you're in the league, you know who's putting the work and who's not putting the work.
Bro, no, he plays for the Golden State Warriors.
Oh my God, bro. You're telling me him being in the league doesn't know anything about. So he's not.
Nobody said
But
he
wait,
knows
Him being in the
anything.
league is a biased opinion of it.
No, it's
He
not.
has a
It's,
bias.
no,
He
he doesn't
says
have a
it's very
bias.
much biased. So
no, but he's not the
Everything
only
he
one.
says
But
is
he's not the
biased.
only one.
That's what he was saying. Though.
Okay, so
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
everyone's
saying.
gonna- everyone's gonna have similar bias.
Primary sources, whatever they say, fuck it.
So
Yeah.
Bias.
okay.
Makes no sense.
What I'm saying, right? There's a lot of players coming out saying that, yo, I didn't take the shit serious. I was in the club doing this, doing that off season.
Older players.
I was partying.
So why are you taking what they said?
So okay, hold on.
Because they're talking about themselves.
Okay. I'm gonna give another example. He's gonna be like, so what? James Harden. He used to get in shape during the season.
Yeah, but he's nice, so it's different.
That's not the point. My point is, he be in the club all the time.
He does not be in shape.
Like John Wall was in the club too.
Yeah, but injuries missing someone doesn't negate.
You're
the fact
missing
that
a fucking point, bro.
Yeah, but
You
what's the
have-
point of bringing up James Harden?
I'm just saying that's another player
Yeah.
that he's so good, he doesn't have to take basketball that serious.
I think James Harden takes basketball seriously.
I'm saying
Same
so,
as Luka.
so why is he getting in shape? If somebody take basketball serious, you go in the offseason and work out to get better. You put in extra work. And me, I'm just coming in there during the season to just get in shape in the beginning of the season.
You think when he was trying to get traded?
That's not what he was doing.
Yes, he was.
No, he wasn't.
BK, yes, he was, bro.
Who? I'm not talking about BK. I'm talking about the Rockets.
No, and he was in shape. He was in shape. He was in playing shape.
Oh my God.
He was in
He
and out of
got
shape.
better
Bro, look,
every season.
that's
The
what
nigga was
people do.
averaging
Look.
36.
Okay, so
You guys are underestimating
Look,
how
if
much
I'm
shape
not
you need to be in
bugging,
to
I
average.
remember his last 2 years, he literally would come and just look like shit purposely so they would trade
No,
him.
it's not purpose.
No, it was purpose.
He wasn't on-
Bro, the nigga
So,
wore a
hold
fat
on.
suit.
Hold on. How you know for a fact that he did it on purpose?
Okay, I don't know if it was on purpose. but
Because he requested a
last
trade
2
and they
years-
said no, nigga.
No,
and he was like,
no.
bet fuck you, and then he went.
So
okay.
so
Is that not what happened? Is that not what happened?
Okay.
They said, yo, he said trade me.
Cool.
They said fuck you. He said no.
Cool. Okay, cool. That happened, right? So how come his game didn't improve after he went to the team that he wanted to go to?
Oh, it just didn't work out.
See, this nigga got an excuse for every fucking
It's not an
thing.
excuse.
Yes, it is.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie.
It is a possibility.
The nigga played like him, Kyrie Irving, James Harden, and Kevin Durant played a grand total like 13 games together. That's why it didn't work
You're
out.
lying.
Well, I think it was
No, do it on your phone. Do it on your
What,
phone.
13 games
No,
together?
he's not lying. I think
Well,
it
no,
was
active,
less.
all three together at the same time. 13
Same
games.
time, it might have been.
You said 13 games.
It might have been less.
Okay, but
It might
okay.
have been less.
All right, but
Bro,
remove.
it was
Wait.
13 games.
Wait. But remove Kyrie. Did he play enough game with KD?
Hella.
Is
I
that
was wrong. My fault.
What?
13 wins, 16 games.
okay? You're still wrong. So what I'm saying, right?
Yeah, thank
so look.
Thank
So
you.
look what I'm saying, right?
They lost 3 games.
No, but you're still wrong. But what
they
I'm
lost.
saying,
They lost 3
did
games.
he play with KD? Two former MVPs, right?
Yeah.
What did he do?
When they went for
But him and KD are not compatible
They didn't play.
players.
They didn't play a lot
They're not
together.
compatible
Huh?
teammates.
They didn't play a lot together.
Him and KD didn't play a lot together.
No, when they went to the Eastern Conference
they played a
Finals,
lot
it
more
was
games together.
it was Kyrie and KD.
James Harden wasn't there. James Harden wasn't injured.
He was injured.
He wasn't injured.
He was hurt.
Playing
Yeah, he didn't play
against you. Dead ass.
when they played Milwaukee.
James Harden was injured. He was playing.
I remember the last game. I thought he wasn't gonna play. He still played.
He was injured. He was playing, and he couldn't really move like that.
Oh, bro, then why are we talking about that then?
No. See, this nigga, whenever he gets something wrong, why we talking about that?
How is that wrong? He was hurt.
No, but you say he didn't play, so stop mixing.
I thought he would play.
Okay, so my
Oh yeah, James Harden and Kevin Durant played 16 games together. Yeah, we can't. They
you
had
talk about the playoff.
no. They played 16 games together.
But you say, but they played in the playoff.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't know.
Oh my!
But they played
So look,
16
my
games
whole
together.
point is you said that he was trying to get
They
traded.
played 16
Okay, no,
games together.
that's fine. You say he was trying to get traded,
16
and then
games together.
when he got traded, his game didn't elevate to
They
to
played
another
16.
level.
He played 16 games with his coach.
Listen to what I'm saying. If he was trying to play bad to get traded, so how come his game didn't improve after he got traded? How come he didn't become? He shot 39, almost like he shot like 40 or 39% last season. This nigga's over here in Hulk Hogan outfit talking about her. The fuck we talking about?
Yeah, he played 80 games. He played 80 games in his career.
This nigga just make any type of argument.
not
We
an
need to
argument.
lessen the season because of
I think that this James Harden example is just from fucking left.
every example.
The nigga
I gave.
The
is
nigga
left.
played. You talking about why nothing happened? He played 16 games together with his co-stars.
No, that wasn't the
He
argument.
played
I made.
80 games total for the franchise.
Initially,
Where is his game gonna go in 80
that
games?
wasn't the argument.
You guys talk about you guys had the same exact argument for Zion. Small sample size. Now it's a small sample size. Now it's why his game.
Okay, look, it's cool.
So it's a small sample size. It's bad when he plays bad.
So you're
but if
right.
he plays well, the small sample size means nothing.
So you're right and we're wrong.
No, I never said that.
No, that's what
I'm
it is.
saying. I'm saying this
Look,
James Harden.
You know what facts is? You're 5'3". That's a fact.
5'7".
Okay, what I'm saying, right? Playing 82 game is what they're gonna play. That's a fact. I don't give a fuck. Which you're not even a scientist. You probably got that shit from some reporter that said, "Wait, you probably say nigga talk about what they do. Like, they put the ball between their legs, so they just jump higher, faster. So Zion fat.
They don't.
Look at this dumb shit. Zion fat, but if Zion decide to lose weight, it's gonna be more wear and tear because he's playing more.
I never said that.
No, because
I said that there was no.
I
said that at that weight, his overall performance didn't fall off.
The dumb niggas say, right?
He just got hurt.
In the 80s and the 90s and the crack eras, when people were smoking crack and going out there, not sweating, but playing 52 minutes, he's saying that Michael was able to hold in on his body.
Because they played, they moved less.
If they're in the crack era,
they moved less.
Listen, midget. Look, if they're in the crack era, if they're in the crack era in the 90s, right? It should be way more distraction around them. But them motherfuckers coming out there and Chuck Taylor is playing 52 minutes. Wait. Now these days, you have all the technology. You have everything you need. You have coach. You can get your own coach, your own chef. You got the money to do it. You're telling me a fat nigga like Zion can't go lose weight?
They got all that, but they still got to jump.
But he's out here doing this. Like, come on, bro.
They still got to do all that extra. You still have to hoop.
My nigga, you're missing a point.
They're hooping more.
Listen,
the net movements you do. Look, it's like probably like if I had to guess, 30% more than it was back then.
What I'm saying, right? If you love basketball, that's the difference between greats and If you love basketball, bro, my nigga, after the offseason, OKC just talked about
Jason Tatum don't love basketball.
OKC I'm not talking about Jason Tatum.
Damian Lillard don't love basketball.
No, sometimes
we don't go down the list. Kevin Durant don't love basketball. We don't go down the list.
Sometimes players can get injured not because they didn't take care of their body. Sometimes players can get injured because they didn't take care of their body. I'm just saying, take care of your body. At least give yourself a better chance.
Kevin Durant don't care about basketball.
You're not listening.
Klay Thompson don't care about basketball.
You're not listening.
Dame Lillard don't care about
basketball.
He's not listening. Tyrese Halliburton don't care about basketball.
This entire day.
None of them care about basketball. Isaiah Jackson don't care about that. DeJounte Murray don't care about basketball. None of these niggas care about basketball.
Exactly.
None of these niggas don't care. None of them niggas don't care about basketball. I guess. I mean, the thing is, the whole point. I think that at this point we're gonna have to agree, disagree.
I never said that. Yeah, but again, like I'm gonna go with the close source. People that say that these niggas don't care about basketball.
Source, yeah, but like, bro, we have known for a long time that the worst source for like when it comes to like knowing what's happening in the NBA is an NBA player.
It's Stephen
Charles Barkley.
Stephen A. Smith is a good source.
Stephen A. Smith is an entertainer, bro.
How's he bro?
He's an.
Stephen A.
Smith's job is to make money.
That is the most disrespectful shit you can say about somebody that's been covering the NBA over 20 years.
That's his job.
Okay, so how's he just entertaining?
He's an entertainer.
He knows basketball.
He's an entertainer.
I just watched a video.
But
Hold on. His
job is to make ESPN money.
Hold on. If you stop being like
the nigga brought his daughter on camera.
Fire. She probably a better commentator than you.
Yeah.
That's a fact.
What he said?
That nigga, what is that?
Actually, but listen, Alpha, who should we listen to? That's not
him. He wanted people to listen to him.
No, actually, no. Who should be like?
I think you need to formulate your own. I think you need to formulate your own.
Is LeBron a good source?
No, hold on.
LeBron James is a good source for LeBron James in the Los Angeles.
So who's a good source?
Huh?
Who's a good sourse?
Facts.
So wait, before we get there.
Anecdotes.
Players.
Facts.
Wait. Before we get there, players are not good sources, right?
I'm dumb. I'm dumb. I'm dumb.
Majority of the podcast.
Facts. Anecdotes. Honestly, it's a combination of.
No, I'm saying.
No,
I'm talking about for the NBA. What do you consider a reliable source that we can use to make this argument?
About what?
Basketball.
The players themselves. Because nobody knows what the players are doing.
No, so no. Tell us the source.
No, because people who study the facts, the analytics, and all that stuff, people like.
I think that's a better majority. That's a better source. Steve has a script, bro.
Can you tell us?
We're not gonna act like Steve doesn't have a script, bro.
No, can you tell us?
Probably, but he doesn't just. His job.
He has that job.
I understand that, but his job isn't to display all his ball knowledge. His job is to entertain the viewers. We're not gonna act like that isn't the case.
But he does both. He
does both. But you have to understand that while he's entertaining, he's sacrificing some of that ball knowledge.
No, that's diminishing somebody's work ethic.
I'm not
diminishing the work.
No, when did that diminish his work ethic?
Because you just say he's just entertaining. Because
he is by definition an entertainer.
No, you know who's entertaining? Shad Ochocinco is entertaining. He doesn't know basketball.
Did I say it's all a facade? His primary objective is to entertain. When Stephen A. Smith is on our screens, his primary objective is to entertain.
But his entertainment come with basketball analysis.
It's ain't got for he don't know ball.
No, you saying, but no.
But you have to understand. While he's accomplishing that goal of entertainment, he's sacrificing some of that necessary ball knowledge.
If I say we should listen to Stephen,
yes, you did. You say you should.
Yeah, you said we should listen to
that.
I thought you just said. You said Stephen. You said who should we listen to? Stephen A. Smith? I said he's an entertainer.
Okay,
cool.
That's what happened. Hold on. We can play it back. The video that verbatim says, who should we listen to?
You don't fucking listen.
I said entertainer.
Yo, do you listen to your parents?
No, not really.
This nigga's so fucking dumb. Look,
I guess.
He just say, I never say don't know ball. If I say, yo, what is Baca good at? Just talking.
I didn't say that's not how that happened. Though.
Okay.
I just explained to you how it happened. You said who should we listen to in the heat of the moment?
No, I said
he's an entertainer.
I didn't say who should we listen. I said
who should we listen to? Stephen A. Smith.
No, I didn't say that. I said is Stephen A. Smith a good source? He said no, he's an entertainer. You just labeled him one thing, right?
Well, that's in my head. Okay,
yo, if you label somebody, you're smart enough. You're smart enough, right? Okay, hold on.
What's his primary role? What comes first?
No, listen. That's not the point. Every time you make a wrong, you make something. You say something. So if you label someone, if I say what is Alpha, and I say Alpha is entertainer, you just label him as one thing, right? Right or wrong? You could have been like he entertained, but he also know ball. You just say he's entertainer. You just say he's an entertainer. That's all you said. And you said he brought his daughter on the screen.
That's on me. I
let's
still think
Let's move on.
his prime Stephen A's job title. I would go as far as say his job title. His the reason why ESPN is paying that nigga millions of dollars
because he's entertaining.
It's to entertain. So for me as a viewer, he has ball knowledge more than anybody in this room, most likely. He's been in the business for many years. But when I'm listening to what he says, I also have the understanding that this nigga's an entertainer. Just like when I'm listening to what Draymond Green says, this nigga is
he's not the only one. I just told you Kobe said it.
Yeah, but there's also infinitely more sources that go on to say that these players are just infinitely better. It's not. I go and say you can cite more players talking about
listen. You just say things that come in your head. I didn't say they're not saying these players are better. You just said that.
No, you didn't listen to the end of my sentence.
Oh my God.
There's more. We can go bar for bar right now. I bet I can find more players talking about the issues of the NBA season being too long than the issue of there being a work ethic, right? And since your point,
and that's what makes MJ the GOAT. It's always gonna come down to that. Like everybody playing that era, bro. Whatever comes with it, you deal with it. Like, what are we talking about? This nigga talking about shortening the season. Like, I heard old boy talking about that. Like, that's
gonna happen in the next 10 years.
Yeah, all right, we're gonna see.
I'll put money on that.
And if it probably is.
Hey,
I
doubt it.
It's gonna happen because it has to happen because
I doubt it.
Because I'm telling you right now, God forbid, a nigga like Ant Edwards is gonna have a stupid ass fatigue injury and the NBA is gonna change. I'm telling you, bro, like all these injuries are fatigue injuries. Tyrese Halliburton literally said, "Oh, it's the NBA Finals. I'm gonna play on this calf string." The nigga played 70, had 72 wins. He played like 90.
But
games,
look, why is it?
Let's be real, bro. Like that shit is retarded.
I mean, people don't even want to watch the game anymore.
Yeah, but that doesn't have anything to do with anything.
Yeah, like I didn't hear fans complain about that. Sometimes they come to games that the best player is not playing.
They're paying for nothing.
Yeah. So like if I pick to go watch,
you know what would fix that? You know what would end load management?
If you stop dick sucking,
you know what would end load management?
Dick sucking.
If they didn't have to play 82 games.
No.
Yes.
No.
That's why load management exists. Okay. Load management exists because players were like, okay. Yeah, I feel wear and tear. I need a load manager.
If they're load managing, shouldn't that mitigate injuries?
I mean, the players that load manage are injured less.
Sure.
Are injured less?
The players that load manage are injured less. Besides Kawhi Leonard, that nigga's
Joel Embiid.
Paul George.
Yeah, but they load manage. They load manage because Paul George is ass. They load manage.
That's not the point.
I know, but Paul George.
Keep going.
I just hate Paul George. I hate Paul George.
So
their load management.
So your whole argument been blown out.
No. Listen.
Okay. You look. You see how I feel. You do that shit to us all the time.
No, you're right. I'm listening.
Okay, go ahead.
No, I'm listening. No, I'm saying
all don't cut me off.
Those load management.
Don't cut me off when I talk.
Those load management habits came after their initial injuries. Like that's why they started load managing, because they got hurt. It wasn't like, oh, we load manage and then we get hurt. They got hurt and then they're like, oh shit.
So load management is still going. Why players getting hurt?
I mean, if you're injured once, you're more likely to get injured again.
So Embiid was load managed. When MVP got injured again.
You didn't even hear load management back then. You hear about it all the time.
Actually, the Joel Embiid load management thing, I disagree with a little bit, because that year when they were actually playing well,
you talking about the year he won MVP?
The year he got hurt. No, the year after. The year he had the meniscus tear, he was playing on a bad knee.
No, I'm not.
No, so like the load management thing is the load management thing isn't really them playing on this more. Load management really happens like early mid-season in less important games on a Wednesday where you don't really want to get hurt. That's where load management comes from. It doesn't come from them just sitting out in like the tail end of the season. It comes from them being like, oh shit, I'm not trying to get hurt.
No, I know that's why they do it. I'm saying,
you can't. These players still, because it's true. These players still look, because Kawhi.
What year did he win MVP? What year did he win MVP?
Huh?
What year?
2024.
Joel Embiid won MVP
2023.
Not to say this nigga slow as hell.
But
oh wait, let me finish. He played 66 games.
Yeah,
just enough to win MVP.
He played well.
I'm not saying he didn't play well. I'm talking about
he had like the most points of all time
never in his career
per 48 minutes.
Look, David. Look, he never played 70 games in his career.
The most he played 68.
Yeah, he didn't play the first season of his NBA career because he had a back hurt injury.
I'm just saying, but yeah, because that's the only one. He been in the league 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 years.
Yeah, I understand, but you talking about load management.
But what I'm saying,
players usually start load managing after their first bad injury.
So
The nigga didn't even play his first season.
You're missing the point, bro.
Okay, what's the point? Just make the point.
My point is, the year he won MVP, he also was using load management.
Yeah, a little bit.
So what I'm saying, they're being load managed and he's still getting injured.
Because load management is not the cure. It's just a remedy.
But if they're playing less, so if your argument was to
he load managed and he won MVP.
If your argument was to make the season shorter, listen,
exactly.
If your argument was to make the season shorter, but
wait, isn't that the season he
got? Damn.
Yo, fuck
this nigga don't shut the fuck up.
Wait. No, yo, Alpha.
Wait, there you go.
No, it doesn't matter.
It's
over.
I fall.
No, it's over. It's over. Look, when he talk, he's not listening to you.
Hey, you're my buddy, not ever hear else.
No, ever said that. Let me listen way more than this. You know what Alpha do? When Alpha make a point, before when you talk, if you think about his next point.
All right, yes, in 2023, right? Was it 2022, 2023 season? He won MVP.
How many games he played?
And the season ended in June, right? 6 months later, he tore his meniscus.
He's good at this,
right?
Wait.
No. My whole point is they're playing too much, right? The nigga played 66 games, won MVP, and then he had an offseason, obviously.
Perfect.
6 months later, the nigga tore his meniscus.
Okay, perfect. Wait.
6 months later, the nigga.
Wait. When this is the MVP year?
This is right after the MVP year. He tore his meniscus.
And then when he tore his meniscus, when the next season started?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Hold on. Pause. Lay that. Just lean that.
Just lean that.
Wear
and tear isn't a daily thing.
I'm agree with you.
Wear and tear is years
listen.
This nigga,
he think he's a scientist.
I'm not a scientist.
Okay, listen.
I never will be.
Okay, listen.
I don't fuck with STEM.
Look.
I don't fuck with STEM. That's not analytics.
Listen, my nigga. Listen.
I didn't bring any numbers.
Listen. You want the season to be short, right?
I think it should be shorter.
Okay, that's what I said.
But you said a lot of.
No, hold on.
I didn't say anything about.
Don't make him say nothing. The season should be short, right? They play 82 games. How many games do you think they should cut it by?
I think 15 games is like 15. I think 70. They should do 70 instead of
70, right?
79.
So the last. Okay, look at this. 2021, 2022. And Bill play. Wait. And B played 68 games. 2022, 2023 played 66 games. That's right about the cups of like 70 games, right?
Yeah.
So if they're load managing, if players only have to play 65 games to win MVP, you can get your player to load manage and play 65 games. And they've been doing it with a lot of players, with Giannis and all of them, right? So what's the point of shortening the season if we're doing it already?
Because you load manage 70 games, right? And you play, instead of 68 games, you play a good 57, and you might have an extra year of longevity. You have to understand where.
So I asked you the question: which 82 game? How many games should we cut it by? You said 70 games.
Yes.
And then you said within that 70 games, they also need to load manage in that 70 games.
Probably 70 games is still a lot.
So you should just cut it to 57 then.
No, because players are gonna miss games regardless. There's family. These niggas are human. They have family shit. They're gonna get. They're gonna have. This
nigga's a fucking idiot.
Can we disagree?
You guys aren't thinking logically.
This is the most you ever hear or see about load management.
Well, they
the last 5 years, right?
Yeah.
Right? So therefore, So if you're agreeing with the fact that this is the most that you hear about load management, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't that therefore help your point on like how you should shorten the season? If players are already cutting down on the games that they're playing, but they yet are still having a high frequency of injuries.
We have to ask why they're low. We have to ask why players are sitting out.
But you just agreed that the load management has been the highest it has been for the last 5 years.
Yes,
right?
but why?
And therefore, players are not even playing all 85 games, right?
David, why are we load managing?
But you gotta let him finish.
You just said. Listen.
Yeah, because players are playing too much.
So if you're already doing
it's in the saying.
Alpha, listen. You just agreed that players are load managing right now, right? So they're already playing lesser games, right or wrong?
Yeah.
Right? So why would we lessen more games so people can shorten more games in the season?
Because because you said consumers are missing out when players miss games already. Two,
so you agree
because they stop to play less games.
The whole point.
You agree with that?
That's a fact.
No, the first argument. You agree with that?
Yeah, I don't. You think I agree with people paying for tickets and not being able to see their favorite player?
So why the fuck you arguing with us?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Because the likelihood that you pay for
because
you asked me a
How you want to answer the question? How you want to answer the question? You asked me why. I'm gonna say because.
Shorten the season would be
No, you're not.
players
I understand.
play more games. Right?
No, so players get injured.
So you telling me?
Listen.
You don't listen to us when we talk. I'm gonna cut you off
because you said you asked me why first. You asked me why first.
So look, this the whole point. So why would you?
The likelihood that you buy a ticket and miss your favorite team in an 82-game season is much higher than you buying a ticket and missing your favorite player in a 57-game season. Since you guys are listening, you guys are gonna understand how that makes sense.
No, it doesn't, because look, this is what it is. Some people pay season tickets, right? Some people do, right?
Yeah.
So you think, so people going to the game, right? You're a Knicks fan, right? New York Knicks. So people paying their hard-earned money to go watch, and you want people to go watch Shaman play?
That's the whole point, right? In an 82-game season, right?
Mm-hmm.
The likelihood that you buy a ticket and you miss your favorite player because of the factors that we talk about. We talking about this right now.
Shorter, you have
the niggas in the NBA talk about this way more than we do. That's their reality, right?
Yeah.
Say I'm a working class individual, right? And I want to take my family to a game, and the only time I have the time to take to a game is a random Thursday, right?
Yeah.
In an 82-game season, the likelihood that I purchase a ticket and Jalen Brunson, he doesn't load manage for real, but Jalen Brunson is load managing. Jalen Brunson is a filler name. Is load managing is a lot higher than if I were to buy it in a shorter season. Because you have to understand, players are less incentivized to do that. Yeah, there's a reason why he needs all that shit. Players are less incentivized to do that.
They think you know.
I was trying to see.
This nigga act like, yo, you work for the NBA?
Huh? Do I what?
You work for the NBA?
Do I work? No.
Well, it seems like it. The way you talk, like, no. Draymond Green
I'm saying the NBA is stupid. What do you mean?
No, look.
I'm saying the NBA is dumb.
We can agree to disagree.
Money hungry. Why would I be working for the NBA?
This has been long.
You're the one that's working for the NBA. You're glazing.
We're long drawn out. Like, what's that white on your mouth?
Vaseline.
Yeah, nah, that's calm. But look, what I'm saying, right? We can agree to disagree, But he's like, yo, they complain about it. Also, so LeBron said that ring culture ruined the NBA. So you agree with that too?
Ruin the NBA? No. I think that how fans view rings has ruined how we perceive NBA players. Ring culture. I think that ring culture doesn't ruin there because we want players to. Yeah, but we want players to want to win. I fuck with that.
You just said no, but then you agreed to it.
No, I said how.
You feel like
you're not. I didn't say that, bro. I said how we as viewers perceive rings. I think how we have.
I didn't say that.
Ring culture is not an issue when NBA players are striving for rings. When LeBron James is referring to ring culture, he's talking about Paul George jumping to Philly. He's talking about Dame leaving to Milwaukee. He's talking about that aspect of ring culture. I don't think that's too bad. One, because of the second apron. One, because of the second apron. Two, because I think that we want basketball to be in a place where people are striving to win, especially since they're making so much fucking money. I think that between 2021,
I hate that we let this nigga finish.
I think that between 2020 and 2023. Players saw a surge in salary so much that they went so much for money. So they went so much for money. I don't think it's bad that players want to win at all. I think it's better for basketball.
No, yeah, it's not bad, but sometimes people look at it as weak because LeBron did it. Like LeBron went to another team to win a ring. So I don't think you can't blame the fans for looking at it that way. I understand that's the discrepancy between fans and players, but at the end of the day, everybody want a winning culture. That's why the Celtics are the Celtics, the Lakers are the Lakers. Fact. And LeBron understand it because he moved around a few times from LA, from Cleveland to Miami, from Miami to Cleveland, from Cleveland to LA. So it's yes, but I'm gonna win too.
I would say that I agree, but we also have to contextualize LeBron moving. Right? Obviously he bought into ring culture. So we're not gonna act like the Cleveland Cavaliers were doing anything to help that man. He took them niggas to the finals 4 years into his career, and they did nothing for him. If I'm LeBron James, I'm gonna go to a bigger market. My name is accruing billions of dollars. I'm gonna go to the bigger market.
So what LeBron?
That's why he came back.
So what LeBron want us to do? What LeBron want? So what?
It's not about us. It's about the Cavs.
No, I'm not talking about the Cavs. I'm talking about the ring culture conversation. So what LeBron want fans to do? He want us to be like, well, yeah, but just because you pose a problem doesn't mean that you have to have a solution. Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
Yes, you do. Because if you're complaining about something,
America's racist. Give me a solution right now.
What I'm saying is, there's a solution to mitigate the racism. But but what I'm saying is, LeBron's saying that, like, it's posing a problem, but it is a problem that they're complaining.
Yeah, but I think when
It's like a
LeBron
point
means
guard.
ring culture, he's talking about these niggas.
No, I
these
understand
niggas
the context.
jumping around like a Paul George. Right?
But
I don't think that's
no, but if LeBron gonna say that, you gotta have to start with yourself.
also, you have to understand that LeBron's a spokesperson. No, LeBron is probably LeBron. You know what the second apron is, right? The second apron. The second apron is only gonna contribute to ring culture.
Yeah, you're right. So David, right?
And players don't fuck with that.
Like just say, right? You're skipping school, and you be like, man, people just over here complaining about like he's skipping school. I ain't gotta go to school all the time or whatever, right? Like the fans done made this whole skipping school a big thing. And then he said that LeBron is talking about Damian Lillard jumping from team to that.
Well, not Dame. That's my favorite player.
Yeah, whatever, Dame or Paul George. When Baca and Jump start skipping school, you like, bro, yeah, like the way they looking at it and stuff like that. He's skipping school.
No,
you should start with yourself.
No.
No,
The issue is, I'm gonna add it to.
I'm not saying LeBron is saying y'all doing it.
What if the principal's paying them to skip school? What if the principal's paying them to skip school? What if they came to school, they would have to pay more money?
My whole point is LeBron is talking about what you're saying in context of players going to other teams to win championship. When you have a conversation like that, you start with yourself because you did it.
But there's more in the modern NBA. There's more to that team jumping than it's just
Bro,
players
LeBron
leaving.
went.
The second apron made it so that no team can stay together. This OKC core has dynasty potential. We're not going to see that because in 3 years they're going to have to pay J. Will $150 million, and they're going to get a luxury tax.
Actually, Brian Windsor was literally on live today breaking down how they can keep his team together for years.
Who?
Brian Windsor.
Oh, yeah, he's a genius. Okay.
No. Wait. That conversation already has been debunked because
it's not debunked because it hasn't happened yet.
Yes,
but until Brian Windsor pulls it off, I'm not gonna agree with that because we can theorize about anything.
He's a reporter.
Yeah, but the OKC front office.
You're not listening. Yes, but. Oh my fucking God.
Okay.
Do you know why? Wait,
listen. That's a hypothetical.
It's not a hypothetical.
You just said
everything
he
that we
laid out how they might.
Hypothetical. Everything.
Alpha.
Don't make his hypothetical.
Look,
makes zero sense.
Look.
Yeah.
It's Jalen.
Everything that we've been saying has been.
Yeah, it's Jalen Williams.
Wow.
So it's Jalen Williams on a rookie contract.
I don't even know.
Then why are we talking about it?
It's a losing battle.
No, I'm saying eventually he's gonna have. Okay.
He's not. Wait. That's why they can prolong these teams together.
Yeah.
Chet is on a rookie contract. So these players are young and they're still on a rookie contract. So they can, the money that they're gonna get is gonna be low, where they can be able to pay.
To keep all of them though.
I'm not saying they're gonna keep them for forever.
He made 13 more NBA.
This team gonna be together for the next 4 years.
I don't think so.
Bet money on it. How much?
How many years? I'm gonna have bread. So like,
how much? Let's put 100 on it. 100 on it. All right. They just
okay.
Bro,
we have to.
They have this whole shit figured out.
We have to agree.
They got space.
We have to agree.
And you know, on top of that, the next 7 years, they got like top picks. Like
that's why they're gonna.
They got so many like top picks.
That's why they're gonna get rid of them. Anyways,
no.
Listen. No. We have to pick 4 players. We have to pick 3 or 4 players that they have to keep.
No, 3.
3. So Chet, J. Will, and Shea.
That's it.
4 years.
Yep. That's it.
No,
they don't have to give
Lou Dort. Let's add him.
No,
because they got to pay him. They got to pay him.
Bro. Their main guy is those 3.
Lou Dort is a main guy on that team.
What team?
Lou Dort's a main guy on OKC.
Do you know what a main is?
Yes, he's a main.
Have you ever had a girl in your life?
No.
So you wouldn't know.
Makes sense.
There's a side chick and there's a main chick.
Lying.
Shea is the main chick.
We'll talk about this in 4 years, but let's talk about what happened in the last 11 days, right? Let's talk about the Boston Celtics specifically.
Oh yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah, that's where the ring culture conversation started.
Yeah.
When I'm talking about ring culture when LeBron talks about ring culture being an issue, obviously talking about players jumping, but a big part of that is how NBA teams have to finance their players. Yeah. With the second apron. And look at the Boston Celtics. Mm-hmm. In the last 10 days, they saved $300 million by taking away Kristaps Porzingis and Drew Holiday's contract.
Yeah, I know. I would have got rid of them.
That's ring culture.
Yeah, my nigga.
When it comes to finances, and then you add that onto the fact that players are just jumping.
I'm not disagreeing that. Like
they also blew
yeah,
that
yeah.
up
So when you add that nuance, you can't just be like, oh, LeBron's talking about himself. There's a certain nuance.
I never said LeBron was talking about himself.
You said he should.
No, I'm saying based on what you said about people jumping around and stuff, certain conversations start with yourself. Like, I know that I went from team to team, that became the thing, and I know because of ring culture, it made me wanted to get a ring. That's why I went and joined Wade and Bosh.
I agree.
Okay, so I didn't say LeBron.
The nuances.
Listen, I just let you talk. I didn't say LeBron was saying, oh, LeBron should talk about. No, I'm just saying that because of that. So like he was ring chasing.
Yeah.
And that's what he's talking about. So my point is, like, yes, like talking about, I was ring chasing, but everything in context because people are going to take it out of context.
Yeah.
And I think LeBron is smart. LeBron is trying to paint his own narrative of this GOAT conversation.
Oh yeah, that's a part of it for sure.
So if y'all gonna say
the nuances of the shitty ass,
I think it's genius.
And
Look,
the finances.
Listen to me. I think what LeBron is doing
then is a murky water. It's not a 1-to-1 ratio situation between ring culture nowadays and LeBron.
It's two different eras. Things are gonna change. I'm saying LeBron.
It's not even about the era. It's about just how things function on a very minute level.
I'm talking about
from top to bottom.
I'm talking about from the 90s what MJ did. They made everything about ring culture because Bill Russell had 11 rings.
Yeah.
And until MJ became the GOAT conversation, MJ, whatever. So what I'm saying, LeBron has a media company. He has his own show. He's painting his own narrative because he knows in the future it's going to matter. He's making the best argument for himself as the GOAT on the court and off the court.
I agree, but the way that
the
way the NBA is trending, it's teams are winning championships more than players when it comes to legacy. Like what I'm trying to, for example, right? Back then, it would be MJ won 6 in a row, right? Now because NBA teams are about to start operating like hedge funds, bro. The Boston Celtics just got $1 billion donation.
Yeah, I know.
It's all about how you're moving money now. The players aren't winning championships anymore. Teams are. That's why LeBron is talking about ring culture ruining the NBA. Because it didn't only infiltrate the players and how they operate, it literally infiltrated how teams treat players, how the NBA as an association deals with finances.
You're making an argument that I'm not disagreeing.
That's not arguing. That's not. I'm just saying it's not a 1-to-1 ratio.
Bro, what I'm saying, look, this dog.
You're saying LeBron saying, "Oh, I ring chased."
No, that's not what I'm saying, bro. You're talking about I'm talking about the ring culture, right? I'm saying sometimes when you say things, you have to contextualize it in a way where people are not going to take it out of context. Because once you talk about the ring culture, everybody started taking it out of context.
Yeah.
And LeBron is saying because of that, because do you know why the argument even started, the ring culture?
I didn't watch it. No.
Okay, it's not even about, you have to know all the facts. So they were talking about players, Stephen A. Smith, which he said things I agree with. He said a lot of things I disagree with. He said if Giannis retired with only 1 ring, he underachieved, which is fucking wrong.
Yeah, we have other tickets, huh?
Because are you gonna say
he didn't underachieve? No, he didn't underachieve.
That's what I'm saying, right? So LeBron came out, he said, so AI didn't want a ring because this ring culture. T-Mac didn't want a ring. Such and such didn't want a ring. Are you gonna say they're not great? The ring doesn't make them not great.
The ring makes you greater though.
No, legacy, right? So, but I'm saying that's the whole conversation. So I'm saying like when you put it in context, so people don't take it out of context. That's fine. So everything you're saying about moving money and things like that, yes, I even said that it is. I respect LeBron even more because I think it's harder to play with 2 other superstar on the team, and win a championship because it's ego driven. Nowadays, if you look at OKC, it's 1 superstar, one star, and Chet possibly another star.
I want to send the stream to people.
You can literally you can look
on the thing and then copy and go to YouTube.
You can click the share right here.
Or go to this one.
You look,
because if you go on playback, you can
you can
actually read it.
Yeah, that's the fun. So literally, if you click on here, like if you go to YouTube, click share and click the they can click on it.
Oh, you're the oldest hell
That's
that know how to share a YouTube video. You old.
Like I just did.
I'm on
you.
I didn't know who was on. Dickhead.
Hold on, let me see if we can. If we can take a quiz.
What is gooning?
I'm sorry, I don't know the word.
Yeah, I don't know about. I don't know.
With the what is it called, OSD or whatnot? What's the thing called?
OSB, OBS.
OBS. Yeah. Are you able to like show our face and then we can stream or you show whatever you're on the computer doing?
What do you mean?
I guess like basically I have like 2 screens going on. like just showing our face and we can show like the quiz, I guess.
Yeah, the quiz. This is like the quiz gonna be here. This is us.
Oh, I'm saying, can they see that on the stream? Like
yeah, whatever I put on here, everybody gonna see on YouTube.
Oh, okay.
So like literally, if I do this right now, like I can share this right now.
That's what I was saying. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah, so like you can literally see it on. It's gonna pop up in a minute.
I got these bitches going crazy. I got these bitches going.
It's like So this one is for sports. Like you don't even have to go to OBS. You just go to playback. OBS you gotta be more like hands on.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay. So
But OBS is what I go to a lot. Okay. But I could type in what's it called? Kahoot.
Cool.
Yeah.
Dylan Harper's mom is bad as shit. He's about to get clowned.
Who?
Dylan Harper.
His wife bad?
His mom.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I feel bad for your girl, bro. You ain't gonna listen to her for shit.
Oh, never.
Yeah. Click on it.
You playing Kahoot?
Yeah. Go ahead. No. Hold on. Is this my? Did I have it?
No, I get what you're saying. I just think that LeBron did ring chase, but his ring chases exist in a different context. Ring chasing today. Because teams are ring chasing, players aren't. With teams and players.
That's a good pickup. I should be posting all that shit right now.
You know, Derek Queen got traded to.
As soon as I done, I gotta go post all this shit on my page.
Yeah. Derek Queen just got traded to Pelicans. He's not in Atlanta no more. Yeah.
What did I created a quiz. I don't.
Yo, bro, what's wrong with you? Yo,
now that's a fact, right?
I saw bull. I never seen a nigga write out bull before.
Yeah, but I hate bull, bro. You don't hate bull?
I hate bull. I ain't never seen a nigga type it out.
Nice,
bull.
I'm talking shit, bro. Let me see. I think it might be. I don't know which one it might be.
Ooh.
What does it say?
Cooler than a bitch.
Sign up.
Oh, which one was?
What are you trying to do?
I have a quiz that's set up already.
Log in.
I'm trying to remember which one.
Is it gooning knowledge? My fault. That was a reflex. He liked that.
Dog, this man is like, ugh. What is he telling me? Yeah, now that's crazy. Y'all gotta start your shit, man.
Mark Williams just went to the Suns.
That's a good one. That's a good pickup.
That's a good ass.
That's a good pickup.
I ain't gonna lie. Phoenix might be an upper runner.
Yeah. Do you see quiz somewhere?
I feel like they're rebuilding in little by little.
Yeah, they're rebuilding.
I don't think.
Wait, what happened with Phoenix?
They just got Mark Williams. I don't think they're close to being
They gotta get rid of D-Book.
Right.
They gotta get rid of Devin Booker. They gotta get rid of Devin Booker.
Hell no, they second round exits.
Cause didn't they just got Jalen Green, bro? Yeah, they gotta get rid of. Oh, Mark. Yeah, they're rebuilding. Devin Booker's about to get traded.
What about play again?
Who's about to get traded? Huh?
They should trade Devin Booker.
Nah, they're gonna get rid of Jalen Green.
They getting
rid. They got Bradley Beal.
They're getting rid of Bradley.
They either Bradley Beal or Jalen Green.
Yeah, but why would you keep Jalen Green in?
No, because
you're just fucking over Devin Booker.
I think he got a no trade clause.
Oh, he has a no trade clause.
Bradley Beal. No trade clause. Yeah. Otherwise, that nigga need to get booted ASAP.
Yeah, they gotta get. I think if I'm the Suns, I'm sorry, I'm trading Devin Booker.
Yeah, you're dumb.
I'm not dumb. I can do it.
He's their franchise player.
And you go.
They don't got no new picks. Who's their player?
You trade for a player and picks. Devin Booker's valuable as fuck.
And who do you think is up there to replace Devin Booker?
You get a young player. I mean, bro, you're rebuilding. You have Mark Williams.
Sign up. We about to play.
You have Mark Williams. You have Jalen Green now. Jalen Green is.
What's the pin?
You don't have to download it.
Just Kahoot.it.
I think 3. It's only 3 participants, right?
Kahoot.it.
What time of shit is this?
It's basketball shit.
.it. Make sure you do .it.
It's a pin. It's supposed to be a pin.
Does it have a pin in
Oh,
it?
you got started.
Wait, give me 1 second.
Oh shit. Get ready to join. Loading game pin. Okay. Take a picture.
9083.
Should have low-key went on we're getting a torch on that too.
Daddy?
Daddy?
Yo, what's up? Why did you just do that?
Alpha Piri.
Yeah, but we gotta set up your stream too.
That's a coochie slayer day.
Like YouTube on the stream will go crazy.
Cool.
These two.
Desmond Punga.
Yeah. But y'all,
I'm not. They're just
bro,
not.
all y'all niggas
They're
gotta
just not
do,
funny.
bro. Y'all just,
You hear me, Joe?
yeah, they're not funny.
They're just not funny, literally.
I don't watch them, Ricky.
But he'll be good on camera. I thought he'll be good on camera.
Desmond Punga.
David will be really good on camera. You ain't saying that. Mama just don't want to be on camera. But Mama Joe would be good for like.
I've always wanted to get.
So
I
there's a-
can't do
I
that.
keep forgetting that.
Right.
Nah,
I ain't
I'm
gonna
not
lie.
into social media.
I'm not
for
gonna
real.
lie. I think it's like because we from Michigan, bro.
Oh,
We
I said that, man.
Yeah, but I don't like social media.
put that
I,
bit on there
I literally said if I stayed out here,
because like we're so reserved, right? We're very private and reserved.
I think we're going to do 3 people.
Yeah, y'all can take 2 people. Are you in?
Well, only 3 years.
Why only
You in?
Why make it bigger?
Yo,
Nah, it's because I gotta pay for it.
Oh,
Everybody, who didn't make it?
Join.
No,
Did you try?
Let me. It didn't let me.
Oh shit.
It's a thing. I'm good. It don't matter.
Yeah,
Play with
so,
Oh, you bitty.
I'm about to start.
Daddy?
Watch me win this game.
Daddy?
Why is it not popping up on here? Wait, I gotta.
Gob trivia.
GameOnBlitzz.
Where's the team on the 20? Where's it?
Gubernatorial.
Nigga.
I'm
first place.
That's probably me. I pressed it first. Just press next.
Oh yeah. Where's it? Where's it at? I can't.
Up there, up right, top right.
Oh, Daddy.
Daddy?
All right, let me see. A lot of things.
So slow.
Oh, killing you on that.
Next.
Of course I got that wrong.
Daddy.
So,
Daddy.
Who'd you put?
But going to state.
That shit, I thought.
Wow.
Who was the first place?
Ooh,
Let me see the name.
Bro, you gotta come on now. You gotta
I
know
already
that.
know this. Yep.
You gotta know that.
money.
Did you pick?
I'm dead ass
It was
him.
Andy Phillips.
It was definitely not Oscar Robinson.
Yeah, I knew it was.
I thought it was.
Who did you pick?
Andy Phillips.
I put
Will. I put Will.
I thought
It wasn't Oscar.
Nah, it was.
Nah, he's had the
I
most.
just-
Oh, they show you the answer after?
1989. I don't know. Ooh.
Oh, the
You know,
shot.
Oscar Robinson is known for being like one of the king of triple doubles.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
he's a
why I
king.
thought.
Oh yeah, he is.
We all got that wrong. I put
Yeah.
Reggie.
I put Reggie.
It's Oscar.
No, when I seen the shot, I knew it was.
I thought you was gonna get that because he's known for like he's.
No, it wasn't Oscar Robinson.
Yo,
They show you the answer?
Yeah, it was Andy Phillips.
It kicked you out.
Yeah, I knew that. Damn, I'm
They kicked you out?
Yeah.
You'll be all right.
Damn.
Why? What happened?
You probably like one off this game.
Nah. 8-0. What was it again?
That's good.
I can't remember.
Who had the first non-American player?
Oh, it's fuck. I got that wrong.
Who did they put?
I knew.
Oh, I got that right.
I put Hakeem.
It's Hakeem.
Dirk Nowitzki.
No, it
Dirk.
was Dirk.
Dirk won one before Hakeem.
What?
Hakeem.
MVP.
No, wait. I didn't even see it. I'm
Hakeem
gonna go
got
back.
it
That was
right.
the wrong answer. It
This
was
nigga thought he
Hakeem.
tapped the wrong.
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna go back.
It was
Check it.
Hakeem.
I'm gonna go back and check it.
What team drafted training him? Don't say
Vale,
it.
Glauco.
I
You're
really
bold,
got
Bali.
that
I didn't even know.
I just heard it later and I pressed that.
No, I
I pressed
didn't
that
even show.
bitch.
You know, I never like actually got
You
on
didn't
it.
play this?
No, I made the quiz. I just never played it. I made it for.
Daddy? Who was the most successful
Oh, wait.
singer? Oh,
It's not
this is.
sharing.
Oh, I know this one.
No, stop it.
Nah, Scott. Ball knowledge.
I'm out with
In
that.
2007, which film while wearing a ball?
Another one.
Richardson.
I didn't press Jason Richardson.
Cedric Caballos.
Yeah, you just picked my answer, you fuck nigga.
I didn't see your shit. I just choose that shit.
It was the first overall pick. Oh, this is easy.
2018.
Where's he at? There we go.
2018. Was it Zion? Why they kick me?
You just got it wrong. He pressed next, that's what.
Oh.
Gotta be quicker than that.
Oh,
this is easy.
Elgin Baylor.
No, it's Michael. It's MJ with 69.
Oh, this one?
What?
Yeah, sometimes you be trying to press so fast, you press the wrong number.
It's not MJ?
The all record for the most points scored in a single NBA playoff
How
game.
much did he
Oh,
score
in the playoff game.
How much did he
I
score?
thought it was MJ.
I think MJ had like 60.
61, some shit.
Yeah.
61. He had 60. Where's when?
Ooh.
Ooh. This is after.
Yeah, I ain't gonna let him smack my head like
I had
that.
to do
bro.
that. Yeah.
You clicked the way. Which one? Okay.
You made this, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Matthew Mounsky. Which team drafted Kawhi Leonard before he was traded to the San Antonio Spurs?
Was it the Hawks?
Nice.
Those are
Damn.
Raptors, those
No,
are
nope.
I mean, Bulls.
I thought it was the Raptors. So I'm
No, it's the Pacers.
Oh shit.
I remember that vividly.
What NBA player is the most Finals MVP award ever winning an NBA championship? Oh, Jerry West.
Boy, Jerry West won the.
He won the first one.
Yep.
Oh, that's
It was it's only one. Finals MVP 2014.
Get out of here.
Yeah, it's not.
That was the year that they won, though. Kawhi.
Kawhi beat LeBron.
Ball knowledge.
He'll be trying
But
podium.
the
Number
answer with
3.
Dirk was Hakeem, though.
Yeah, I gotta go back and double check the thing. Alpha PD. Who's Alpha PD? Alpha 1. I ain't gonna lie, he put the beats on y'all niggas.
I wasn't.
Yeah, nigga, you wasn't putting in no work anyway.
Bro, he put the
I was getting
batra.
the answers right.
He put the batra in beats
Yes,
on
I
y'all.
was. On God, I was.
Nah, how you Let me see.
Play again.
Nah, it's the same. I got another one. Let me see. How you go back?
Gubernatorial.
Yeah, see if I- Nah, that's funny. Shit. He put the beats on y'all.
What's they doing?
That's Glaze, unless you know that's a fact.
Huh?
He told you?
Off the
Oh.
phone.
Okay, this is a new one. Y'all go ahead and. No, y'all gotta hurry up and get in. Pause.
What kind is this?
Huh? Same thing, but different questions. Daddy? Daddy?
Spagoon.
Who didn't make it? David? David, you didn't even try, right?
He's putting a name.
All right, let's go.
But you should still try. You don't know if every game is different.
No, that's a different. Let's go. Let's get it.
Yo, you could have joined this one.
See that good though.
Oh, you want to get
No,
close? Join.
I tried that. It said
Oh.
too much.
The question doesn't pop up on there?
Oh, bro, this one's
No.
mad hard.
Which NBA is known for? I can read it to you. You want to get close?
Well, I don't think I'm first.
Okay.
If I could just sit back a little bit.
Okay, are you ready?
Gooner.
Who's drum?
Me.
Okay. Who was most famous called the
I don't
answer?
know.
That's easy.
Oh, Allen Iverson?
Yeah.
I thought it was Tracy.
Nah.
You got Allen?
Yeah.
Daddy?
Ready?
Let's go to which?
It's Aaron.
For his airness. Come on, man.
Got it.
Come on, bro.
I hope.
Come on, bro.
No,
It's definitely, yeah. It's known for Aaron. Air Jordan.
I never heard that before.
Airness. That's
Daddy?
airness, yeah.
Daddy streak. Let's say Daddy.
Which player?
Oh, this was light.
It's easy.
Oh.
The quicker you answer to them.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, sick. Any minute now. Which player? Hey, back on tails. Why is your back?
Alright, bro. This one's retarded.
Nigga said it right. Yes.
I think I made two easy ones, but yeah. These are like tryout runs.
This is nicknames.
Yeah.
Fundamentals. Oh yes. Oh, this one's light. Rudy Gobert.
That's the weakest nickname, bro.
The Stifle Tower. It's because he's French. It's Loki Tower.
Like lame, bro. Because
I heard the Eiffel Tower, but
Ooh, no.
Oh, that's easy.
Ooh.
That's definitely charged. See, I gotta know y'all. I gotta know y'all history, bro.
Alright, Glaze, bro. Ooh, I almost pressed the
They
wrong
call
one.
that nigga Allah.
What the fuck, bro?
Yo, who's drum?
You made the drum.
Oh, Joe, you can a quick two of these.
The Big E. Ooh, I don't know this one.
Yeah.
Wasn't Baylor.
I don't know.
The Patrick.
Stupid ass niggas.
And you still gonna be in third place, fuck nigga. You still gonna be in third place, fuck nigga. Talk
and
shit.
Pac
Son.
got that right.
Which NBA called Magic? Oh, it's because
This is good.
you press Steve Nash too.
He was the best.
Nah, you gotta be.
Yeah, you gotta
The
be.
nigga said the
You have
nigga
another?
Magic is in the name.
I gotta double check. I don't know if I got another.
Lafayette said this one up.
I don't know if I got another because I made this myself.
Oh, you made this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough.
If I got a. So these are like.
I should make one for like Goonie.
Do the Islam one.
Y'all want to do the Islam one?
Yeah.
You got techniques or something like that?
Y'all want to do the Islam one?
Yeah,
Crazy
good.
one.
All right, let me see. Which one? Islam? Islam? Y'all want to get Islam?
Let's do it.
You and Alonso did this one?
Yeah, during the Ramadan.
They did it during Ramadan.
On stream? You be streaming OD?
What's that
no.
on Belmont? So you did a GameOnBlitzz.
I'm Belmont.
I remember you.
But I'm about to start them.
I remember you and Muhammad.
We gotta get on get a Twitch. So we can.
Bro, I'm
we can
not a social media person.
No? Bro, none of us are though, for real.
No, yeah.
I just started, for real.
Well, bro, you are. What do you mean?
No, I literally started.
He really just started eating something.
Yeah, like I really
You're good
didn't.
at it. I just seen a bulbul outside, so that's the craziest shit I've ever seen.
I really don't be like. I didn't used to post like that. Bro, we from Michigan, but we in the woods. Everybody try to hurry up and get in that motherfucker.
You out both on your assist.
It's a different thing. It's a different thing.
Black Crow. That's David. That's you, right?
Oh no, I didn't make it. I put Gunnar Galore.
Yeah, you just didn't want to do it because.
Well, I put Gunnar Galore.
Rocky, you gotta move, bro. I can't see.
Bro, I got ejected.
Damn,
Damn, that's got to be Dick Ride. That's
Yo,
a foul on the
We
play.
about to do Islam. You talking about?
We didn't start yet though.
Oh, that's stuff.
Yeah. Who didn't make it? Who didn't make it?
Me.
For real? Baka, you in there?
Yeah.
Bro, it's looking good. I didn't make it. I was gonna put Gunnar.
No, okay, let's get it. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. The loser gotta do 5 raka. Like right here. No, I'm not gonna lie. Whoever loses, like whoever comes last, you gotta do 2.
Oh,
hey,
yo, that's 2 clips right there.
That's
That's 2 clips right there. Nigga said the loser gotta do 5 like that. That's 1 clip. What the nigga said? Loser gotta come last.
Wow.
Oh my God, the Jews picked him up. Business standpoint.
I mean,
Danny Wolf got picked up by his people.
I actually gotta post smash it. All right, y'all ready?
The Jews.
Not you, is it?
So 11 push-ups. 11 push-ups.
Oh, yeah.
If you come last, you're doing 11 push-ups.
Hey, yo. Hey, come on.
Who's Jewish?
Oh, you-
Danny Wolf.
Come on.
I'm saying to come last.
Oh, damn.
Like not
Pause, bro.
Yo, whoever get the lowest score is gonna do 11 push-ups.
This guy, yo.
No.
Clip.
Yeah, no. I ain't clipping nothing, nigga. It's my home. Alright, ready? Trivia, Surah, Nas, Al Kautar, and Ma'un. It's gonna be about based on those 3. Yeah, so, let's see. Who do we seek protection from?
Oh yeah, I already got that right.
Yeah, Baka put light. David put light.
What shoot is my own again?
That was light?
I don't know.
Delay.
Huh?
What mountains again?
What did you put?
I got my answer.
What did you put?
So call mankind.
Okay. What did you put?
I put angels.
Someone put delay.
We got it.
I don't remember what.
You put the
I
like.
don't remember how that started.
Yeah. How many verses?
Oh, I don't know.
7.
How many seconds do you guys have? Like 5?
You guys are good boys.
We all answer, so when they all
Like
answer, it's over.
Yeah.
Damn, drumming.
Okay.
No, I got this one wrong.
Which one did you put?
I think I got this one wrong. I knew it was that one. But
It's
late.
definitely that one.
Oh God. But that's about the Brady.
That's why I don't remember what I put.
Tighten up, bro.
No, I had to say that.
I let him curse him.
Yo, get some points.
You got this.
Yo, who got it wrong? My guy?
Yeah,
Yo, David, I was about to say, David didn't got no
That was
score.
Barker.
David, you got to fight back, bro. Because you doing 11 push-ups.
Ooh. I feel like this one's easy.
Really?
Oh, that's cap.
I got him.
Well, I was about to put that.
man. Son.
We all got.
I would've got that
Is
wrong.
it true or false? Yo,
Wait,
false.
but I read this shit wrong too, and that is the last.
Yes,
Oh my
bro.
God,
bro,
I
You
forgot
didn't
it goes
read
backwards.
shit, bro.
Listen,
Coffee.
I forgot it
Coffee.
goes backwards.
stuff for life.
Listen.
Such a good one.
I forgot it goes backwards. Bakra is the first surah.
And that's your name. Bakara.
I low-key forgot that shit. I forgot. Oh, something.
How many verses in the Surah Al-Kahf?
Oh, that's
That's crazy.
I can't remember what Suda Mountain is. I'm trying to like recite it. But I
Oh,
don't
I'm last place now.
لا أعبد ما تعبدون ولا
لا،
أنتم
لا.
عابدون ما أعبد ولا أنا عابد ما عبدتم ولا أنتم. Is it that one?
Yeah.
Okay, next, right? Oh, yeah.
No, don't press next.
Yeah, David, that's
Oh, I
just
think
that's
I
a
got it wrong. I
baddie.
think
That's
it's
bad.
prayer.
Oh, is it prayer?
I think it's prayer, but I got. Oh,
No.
no. I got it wrong.
Why you press next?
I put mercy.
Did I? No, I didn't press next.
What does abundance
I
mean?
go.
Abundance?
Yeah, what's it mean?
Like
What's it?
a lot of something.
Like a lot of.
Yeah, a lot of something.
Oh, that. Yeah.
Oh damn, Black Widow climbing the ranks. Yeah, you're cooked. It's about abundance. It's about abundance. Yeah. Ooh, actually,
Condemn.
it could be-
Condemn.
It could be any of those.
That could be a movie. I'm looking.
Yeah,
got that.
Bakra.
Oh my god, no limit baser.
No, not it.
Well, yeah, no.
Oh my God. We don't shoot. What? No, I'm talking about some inappropriate shit. What did?
No, I got that wrong too.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. You gotta go back and open the Quran, bro.
Nah, bro. I swear, like, I don't mind reading all the answers. Like, when I'm done, like, yeah, I got that wrong, bro.
Cod nipple. Bro, he has a nipple in his name. That's fire.
Bro, what?
That was OD.
This nigga got a nipple in his knee.
Name.
I thought he said knee. I said what? Dog. I'm gonna jump on beats, belters. I ain't gonna lie.
Don't skip it.
I ain't gonna skip.
Who got that right, John?
Wait, what? You can get paid back for Epic Games?
Yeah.
Yeah, my man just cut a check today.
What
Wait,
is-
how? Wait,
what
is
is
it
Got
over?
paid.
Like 220.
Wait, how do you get it?
I gotta get an Ezra.
How do I get my Epic account?
Y'all saw me touch this, right?
Huh?
I had pointed at this, but nobody saw it.
More kind.
My boy just got 240. What the fuck?
What did he do?
But I don't think you can apply for it no more. I think it ended already.
What is EpiPen?
Epic Games.
Fortnite.
It's called EpiPen?
Epic
According
Games.
to now, what is it?
Epic Goons.
I don't know about. You got that
Walter
one right?
Clayton Jr. to the Jazz.
Oh, shit, I'm
Man,
cool.
there's probably a lot of shit I gotta
I
put.
ain't losing a bucket like I said.
Oh shit! You don't speak too soon, though. Lock in.
Oh, I think. I ain't losing a biker.
Oh shit! Oh, this is for all the marbles.
Oh
no!
I didn't see all the
I didn't see all of them.
Gotcha, motherfucker.
Damn.
I didn't see all
Get
of
down.
them.
Drop down. Right now. Right now.
Let's do that.
Right now.
Now we gotta get. Let me bring the camera up so we can. So we know the loser is Baca. Just raise your hand.
Baser.
No,
Baser.
no, little baser.
But did they refund their skins or something? I ain't getting money.
Yeah, there's.
Ask for a refund.
Damn, I would have did it.
Just do your shit. Bro.
Yeah, I gotta sell my shoes on Go
No,
on
no,
X
let me-
on what is it called? StockX.
Oh, nigga.
What shoes? The Balenci's?
Hold on, let me
Shut up.
get the camera. Let me get
No,
the
I
Let
cleaned
me get
them.
the
They're
camera.
clean.
Let me get the camera.
And I got the extra laces. I'm
Well,
gonna
let
sell
StockX is not taking over.
for like 150.
Nigga, do your push-ups. Nigga,
Nobody's taking them.
That's way below market price, and it's clean.
1, 2, 3 of them weak ass push-ups. Shit. Hey. God damn, why your toes in the camera, gang?
Mine.
This nigga got athlete feet.
So what was that?
Hell no.
Baca, put this back up.
Oh, hell no, you didn't just do that.
Baca does not know how to put that back up.
Baca.
No one's gonna believe you.
Yo, he put the camera to the wall.
No one's gonna believe you. No one's gonna believe
David,
you.
what?
Bro.
Wallahi was
David,
David.
what?
Wallahi was David.
What he was Alpha?
Why you keep saying
Dog, we just
This nigga's a liar.
No, I'm not. We both.
Yo.
No, bro, I'm gonna show you how magic trick. No gay shit. No gay shit. I'm gonna show you how magic trick. Yeah, I swear I'm not gonna hit you. I'm not gonna do nothing gay. Wallahi.
I'm a fart, bro.
Wallahi, get up.
Bro, you tell the man to get up.
All right, push shoulder to shoulder. Bro, push shoulder to shoulder. Push shoulder to shoulder. Niggas, push shoulder to
I
shoulder,
ain't gonna lie, I
bro.
don't really want to, bro.
Bro,
Yeah, no.
please.
Good, brother.
Tomorrow.
Nigga, come on, bro. Push shoulder to shoulder.
You do it. Show me how you demonstrate.
Nigga,
Yeah, you gotta-
Are you slow?
Yes.
I'm doing it to y'all.
Yeah, but you gotta tell us what you're doing
Whoa.
first.
Okay, push shoulder to shoulder.
No.
Bro, I'm watch this.
Have them do it first.
Yeah, have them do it.
No, I want to do to y'all too.
Okay.
No.
So you're not, buddy.
No.
Who's closer to this? I'm gonna cook all y'all.
That's Ken.
Let's get
Who's that?
Cyber man.
Very little brother.
You talking about Junior, little brother?
I ain't no little nigga no more.
Oh my God! Look at this core.
Stop eating it, bro.
Yeah, that's crazy.
What? Stop eating it, bro.
Yeah, bro, take this
Nobody
nigga
just
home.
seen that?
That's what I said. Take this nigga home, bro.
Bro, it's Wemby, bro. Chill.
Your mom would be disappointed in you.
Nah, she loves me
Your
sometimes.
father would be disappointed in the man he raised.
He's low key him.
I'm about to end stream now. We can just go downstairs.
But
All right, yeah. I know it was great to meet me.
Dumb hot.
Have a good one. I was right the whole time. Y'all know that. It was
Everybody gotta give a
4v1.
closing
I
statement.
cooked.
my first
You
stream,
feel me?
You see who won the Kahoot game and shit.
Yeah.
Big drum.
Me. They only won because I wasn't in the second one. I won. I think by 6,000 points when I played.
Shut up.
I was talking before you cut me off. You don't even got a mic, nigga. They can't even hear you.
I ain't gonna lie, between him and his wife, I don't know who I'll be more afraid of.
Between who?
You know, wife.
Why would you be afraid of my wife? She gonna be bad as hell, inshallah.
You said she gonna be a man?
Bad as hell, bro.
Oh, I'm like,
too, I ain't gonna lie.
Yo, y'all
so you gonna call your wife Tonton?
Tonton.
Good night.
Hey man, you feel me? It's the one and only Don in here. Don Kaba, this being here, motherfucker.
Hey
my way.
y'all, it's my first
Yo, you
time
hear
on
me
stream.
talking,
I feel
right?
really comfortable and shit.
Hey,
Y'all feel
hey,
me?
Shut up. Shut up. Oh, you see right in my face.
Okay, guys, go fight.
You did my face.
Fight.
I'm finna check out. We got.
Hold on. Hey, Friday, man, we outside 3:00. Who we played? Togo. We finna put straight belt. You feel me? Yeah, and whatever the hell they make. But oh, for sure. Put it straight belt.
Got work.
So pop out.
Everybody, keep tapping into the streams, keep showing love, and you know we out of here.
Man, damn, bro. You know, I agree with you, bro. If they can load manage, maybe you'll be able to come to the game. If they load manage at your job, you can come to the game.
Probably.
First time on stream, y'all. Feel me? I feel very comfortable. I look good on this shit. Know what I'm saying? I'm going to take over with this shit, bro. Feel me? We going to take over with this shit, bro. Next year, we finna pop out of DreamCon, you know, as a creator, too, nigga. And take over with this shit. All these hoes going to love me, nigga. Feel me? I don't make them buzz, nigga.
Why they don't love you now, bro?
You worry about the hoes loving you.
Why they don't love you now?
Yes!
That's so fucking...
Guys, before we end the stream, the Phoenix Suns just picked up Liam McNeely. So, you know, a good addition. And, you know, Liam McNeely just got drafted, guys.
They're trading Devin Booker right now. They're trading Devin Booker. They're trading Devin Booker. You think so?
I'll be surprised.
That's what they should do.
You're dumb.
What are they going to do with Devin Booker then?
I mean, blow it.
They're franchise player.
Blow it up. They have Jalen Green.
I got another camera that's mobile.